He and Jem have got a couple more pieces of jadeite going under 10 on the Late Show. They have. So do please stick around. Now I've got a day off tomorrow. Woohoo! That means you get a day off. But I'm back on the Late Show with Alice and Terry on Friday, and on the Amber weekend with Team Mays. We've got a little surprise for you Saturday night, myself and Mark Smith. So do please join us. When are you with us again, darling?
On the... What are we on? On the 2nd of March, I
2nd of
March.
1st
to 2nd of March.
Fantastic, brilliant. That's a Saturday the 2nd, isn't it? Or was that a Friday?
I'm not
2nd?
too sure.
Saturday's the 2nd. I know, because I'm going to a dinner party.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Yes, it's the Saturday is the 2nd. So can I say thank you, team? Thanks to Bruschetta, to Adam, to Tom, and to Ross. Thank you. So we're going to mosey on over and make way for the Late Show now. Thank you very much for your lovely company today, and more importantly for your lovely messages and for being interactive with us. We do enjoy it. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the Late Show, and I'll see you back on the Late Show on Friday. Take care.
Bye.
Hello everyone, it's guest designer Mark here with some exciting news about an up-and-coming show. This Saturday, February the 23rd, it's not only my first ever Amber show. Can you believe I've not done an Amber show before? Not only is it the second show this year featuring my partner in crime, the wonderful Zena Broadbent, so first Team May show since the beginning of January, but we've also got some amazing products. Now in the Late Show, we've got 2 amazing Amber themed kits. We've got 7 never seen before Amber items in our Late Show. But thirdly, we have got at 8 o'clock this amazing, never seen before on the Late Show, cabochon. This is the biggest single piece of amber I think I have ever seen. So as well as this, also in the 8 o'clock hour, we've got the now infamous Dreamcatcher, which completely sold out on its first showing on the morning show. So we're very lucky to have it on the Late Show in our whimsical selection. So that's this Saturday, 23rd of February from 6 p.m. Team May's show. Make sure you tune in and join us.
When you purchase anything from JewelleryMaker from the 18th to the 24th of February, you'll receive a free voucher booklet worth over £150. There are some great offers inside, including free P&P weekend and £10 off when you spend £75. Make sure to tune in so that you don't miss out on these fantastic offers. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
we've got some products from that box for you. So it's lovely to be with you this evening. Hello, welcome one and all to Jewellery Maker. Welcome to you, Tom.
Welcome to you, Becky.
Thank you so much. It's lovely to be with you tonight. It really is. I've got oodles coming up for you. If you tuned in earlier on to my Rebecca Redican presenter page, you would have seen me go live with this lovely lady. And not only did we get to see some of her favourite makes, we also got to see a picture of it when she was 16. And I've got to be honest, she looks as gorgeous then as she does now. It is the wonderful Gem Hawks.
How can I possibly live up to an introduction like that? You are such a doll. Thank you, darling.
No, absolutely true. Thank you so much for doing that with me.
Thank you for asking.
Oh, no,
what a lovely
completely.
idea.
Yeah, I thought so. And I think we learnt a lot about you, which is always nice. Wonderful lady, you gave us a few hints on that actually as to things to look for this evening. Give us, if you had to pick just one thing that you were most looking forward to, outside the kits, let's say.
Outside the kit? Ah, that's an easy peasy.
Go on then.
Well, it's black, it's from Russia. It's Shanghai.
I've never seen us do it here at Jewellery Maker before. I am so excited to launch that for you tonight. Brand new pieces, they're coming up for you in a bit. I have got everything under £10, but it's only for the rest of this show, okay? So let's dive in and make the most of it if we may. Remembering, I promised you that I would have a voucher booklet for you tonight, and I do. If you make a purchase with us this evening, you will get this voucher book. Did you love the one you got at Christmas, or did you miss out on the one at Christmas? As you know, the voucher book only is available for a few days. Today is one of them. You are going to be getting over £150 worth of savings in this between March and April, but you need to get it today. Oh no, it's not your pair, this is your drop. Sorry, love, it's the pair I'm looking for. Thank you, Poppet, appreciate you. So the pair I'm starting off with, and it is your jadeite, your Burmese jadeite. Can I let you into a little something? We're going to be going fast and furious in this time. I've got less than 40 of everything, including this £9.95 for your top drilled jadeite. Woo! Slippery little blighter. What do you mean? Nah. Sheridan's in the hot seat. Sheridan loves the clearance. Sheridan loves the savers. Sheridan is showing you that right here, right now. 3, joking.
Are you kidding me?
Joking. Okay, if you've never ever watched a show with Sheridan before, let me let you know, when it is clearance in particular, it's like, I don't know, it's like unlocking the animals at a zoo. Do you know what I mean? They roam, she roams wild.
Pandora's box.
Okay, that's a nicer description, thank you. £3.95 for this incredible item. As you saw, drill hole, really big size there. Hey, City of Bristol, West Yorkshire, Cheshire, Devon, hi up, Sarah, you all right, my love? I've got Bristol in with us, I've got North Yorkshire and Devon. Do hold the phone lines, I'm going to move on. 5 more pieces I've got, literally. Just tell me the shape and size, just because I've not got the boxes, sorry. Top drilled pair. Sorry. If you've got a picture of it in front of you, I could show them all. The little rectangle, here we go. This is, I say little, it's actually not. This is going to be a beautiful size. If you want more delicate jewellery, I would say, this is going to work perfectly. So this one here is your rectangle, again top drilled as you can see, so it's going to sit really nicely on the neckline. If you did want to pop this one on, then you absolutely can, just onto a piece of cord, does look really pretty. £2.95 for you this evening. That is all for jadeite, not just any old jadeite, type 1 jadeite. Yes, this jadeite is not bleached, this jadeite is not dyed. If you get bleached jadeite, that's classified as type 2. It's very, very popular in certain parts of the world. You're going to have to check out, because I have now got 9 or 8 available. Someone else has just checked out. Someone's just checked out with a multi-purchase. I've now got 7 available now. So good luck to you all. I am going to move on. Do forgive me for moving on quick. It's just because we're selling out quickly. Have you noticed these? If you don't know what these are, I've literally got like 10 of each. They're going to sell like that. The smaller size or the larger size? 18. So I'm going to go with the smaller, you know. Am I? No. 18 mil. It's the bigger one. The bigger one. Here we go.
Now, you, I know, love your jadeite gem. Tell us what you like about this one, please. Top drilled again.
It's amazing to have something that is the size, the dimension and usability of a cabochon, but to have that really ultra useful drill hole as well, and they're big drill holes.
Yes.
So you can just sort of thread them onto a faux leather or a faux suede cord.
And your piece is sorted. It's
Absolutely
done, it's dusted. $6.95. This is 25 carats in one individual stone, remember. We're talking big seriousness here. There is a good quantity on this one, but not, as I said, less than 40 of everything. Okay, Sheridan's actually going lower. I thought that was the closing price, hence why I'm getting out this sort of lemony snicket door. Nope, it's not the closing price. I should have known better, if I'm honest, Sheridan. I should have. But I didn't. We're going to do it for you tonight. Oh, blimey. £4.95 for you. This is a very special opportunity. I am going to just let you know that I've got very low stock on these things that I have behind me. You may well not know what they are. Zena, as we were doing the handover, went, what on earth are they? And I sort of explained it to her and she was like, okay, that's really cool. If you don't know, because you missed out, I launched these for you. They've not been on air since. Let me just show you. This doesn't look like much, but boy it is, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove it with this jadeite. Take it out, that's your stand. You've got the little push section there, you push it in, and right in here, pop whatever you want, and it is suspended, ready for your photography, ready for your storage, ready for showing off your jewellery. You're displaying your jewellery in this, and you can do it with actual proper deal jewellery. Bryony says, when are the display items on, as I missed out the other day and see the shape I'm after? Bryony, we're going to do them straight after the jade. I've got 2 more jadeites and then we're going to do them straight after, and there are a few. But honestly, we did a sellout on the day of every single shape because I launched these for you. We did a sellout on them. And the only reason we've got some back in now is because by the end of the night, certain people might not have had their card details go through correctly or whatever like that. So we take them back, obviously. We can't send them out if we've not got the payment for them, so that's the only reason. I've got a lovely big drop and I've got a lovely big round. Oh yeah, this coin is beautiful. Top drilled coins with wounds, I think look so elegant. I really do, they're beautiful. We don't get to see top drilled coins that often. Imagine doing like a little tree of life over the top of this. I've been inspired by Gem's jewellery. Wait till you see both of her kits. But tree of life over something like this is doable, isn't it?
It absolutely is. And again, to have the drill hole gives you just a much more easy access point. Really useful. And it's nice to see them top drilled. They hang really beautifully like that. You can just thread it onto some wire and it's going to look amazing.
You're sorted. Again, 25 carats all in one place. This is natural Burmese jadeite. You know, Chinese jadeite is beautiful as well. But when we talk about Burma, you know, it really does have almost that deity-like status. What I love with this one is the usability of it. It's the smoothness, the finesse of this. You're getting that orb-like shape, and you're getting a decent quantity. £6.95. These are very popular. Just so you know, stock-wise, I've now got just under 20, I'm being told. So do phone in early if you see anything you like the look of, and do remember that your postage and packaging is capped, so if you've already ordered something, hey, freebie. I don't know how you break it down in your mind. Depending on my mood, I'll do it in different ways. I'll either do it as £3.95 with my very first order, and then I think of my postage as free with everything else after that, or sometimes I'll break it down, so the more I buy, the less sort of it's costing me per item. But yeah, well done, less than 20, as I've said. I've got a small oval, and I've got a large drop available now. Let's go with the large drop. This is so elegant. You work with drop shapes quite often, actually, don't you?
I do. There's something very elegant about them. Really, it's just a lovely organic shape, isn't it? It's like a raindrop or a pear, perhaps.
Very true.
It's lovely.
Yeah, you're right. I've never thought of it like a raindrop, but you're right, actually, yeah. £9.95. Right, it's low stock. Hang on. We're dealing with this one. There you go. Really low stock now, really low. There you go, £2.95 for you. Sorry, it's not the largest one, that was very confusing, it was just next to me. It's the smaller one, obviously at £2.95, we're doing you that price point. So if you do want to get your hands on it, £2.95, top drilled, again, less than 5 available for you right here, right now. Let me just hold that, the tweezers there so you can see it properly. Oh, well done. So first checkout was with Caroline, well done, Patricia, you've just checked out. I've got Paula waiting in the wings. I've got Sarah, Chris, Linda, Rio. Well done, good luck. Last one now, which is... Yeah, the smaller one. Yeah, this one. So this is your final one of the jadeite before I move into the storage or display cases. £2.95 already on your top drill puffy oval. You're all in so quick on this and we love you for it. It means we can squeeze more into the hour when you check it out, and it you know, it gives my wonderful producer a bit of a break from reminding me to tell you to check it out, and then it stops me reminding you to check it out, and we get to move on to storage. Okay, this is going to explode. I've got such small quantities. Now, can I just show you? I'll show you them all, and then you can let me know which is which. So, let me show you. This one comes with 2 legs, from my memory. The hexagonal. We're starting with the hexagonal. Hexagonal? Maybe even not. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is it? Or is it octagon? Yeah, it's octagon, isn't it? Because they've got these little sides here. So this one is your octagon. This is the largest of the circular faces that we have. Very, very quickly, oh, £7.95 is your deal. If you want to grab these ones, do so now. Less than 10 available. If you just want quickly for me to show you how they work, 'cause these will hold pretty much everything you can fit inside them. You just push the push section down, open them up. This is basically a non-tacky film. It's not a glass or anything, it's a non-tacky film, so there's no residue there whatsoever. And you can kind of pop in whatever you want to, really. It doesn't matter if it's on chain, it doesn't matter if you've got larger sections, smaller sections, it holds them there in place. Great for your photography and so much more. If you like the round face, I've also got this round flat face. It's the largest one of the diamonds. These ones sit on an axis and you can turn them. That one's essentially a goner, so good luck to you, all over allocation on that one. This one, all of these, by the way, from now on I've got less than 10, including my extra long one. So this one's your diamond shape. Again, you can turn this on any axis you want, but also what I like about it is you do not have to use the base at all if you don't want to. £7.95. Can I just remind you, you get 5 of these. You're not paying £7.95 for one, you actually are going to be getting 5 of these. Again, push the push in section, it opens up, pop in whatever you want, and the lovely thing is it really does hold them secure. It really does. Even just one, you know, earring in there, you can see whatever angle you're putting it at, it's holding it lovely and secure. So yeah, chains, beautiful. They look great for photography. I was speaking to one of our viewers the other day. She was in on workshop and she was saying she wanted them for photography so that she can put it up against a window or in her garden and take a photo just of that section. It makes it look like it's suspended. It's really cool. Well done. Let me bring to you the smaller circular one now, just because these are the same, but this is the smaller size. Again, you're getting 5 of this. What I really like about this one is the sort of, if you've got the larger one and the smaller one together, I think they look beautiful. Again, 5 of these ones you are going to be getting your hands on. You have got the wonderful jadeite in here. I'll just pop it out for you again, just to prove to you it doesn't leave it tacky or anything else like that. So, again, take it out of its stand, which you can have which way you wish. Push the push section. There you go. It's out. There is no stickiness on there at all. Is there, Tom? Be honest. Be totally honest.
No, no stickiness there.
None. None at all.
I'm going to take this one.
It's because it's tension set. That's why. It's because it's tension set. Say that again, lovely. I've got this large one coming up for you lastly but leastly, so I've got this long rectangular one. So this one here is your square display. This is the only one of the square faces we have. This has less plastic. Oh, it's gone, sorry. This is your last one. Dial in now. Oh no, this oblong one you don't have. The long rectangle. Oh no. I don't think we have this one for some reason. How odd's that? I've got some cotton pearls coming up, launching cotton pearls tonight. I know you've seen cotton pearls before, but you've never seen them in this colour and shade and size before. Brand new cotton pearls. They're gorgeous, gorgeous. Did you notice? That's what we've got now. What does that mean? That's the one I've just done, isn't it? Or is it slightly smaller? Okay, so these ones are probably the slightly smaller one. What was the sizes on? This is the smallest square one. So I know this is a bit confusing, but this is the one I've just done. This is the one I've just done, but imagine that in this size, because that's what we're doing now. So I know this has got a circular face, but imagine that design in that size. That's what you're getting now. Anyway, it's the last ones that I've got for you. We have got loads of you with it in your baskets. Good luck to you all. Do check out whilst you can, because it's over allocated. Well done on those. I managed to get some as well last time. They're really cool. I've had mine delivered. They are ace. They're really cool. Okay, what else have I got coming up? I've got oodles. I've got pearls coming up at the end of the hour. Stay there. They are up for pre-order. Where have you gone? You're over here, aren't you? Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Where are you? I'm being silly. They are up on pre-order for you. I am being silly. I was looking in the actual box they're from. These ones are open on pre-order. I'll show you them up close and personal. Also, we're going to go a little bit of black and white for you today. I've also got very chic. Could go alongside it nicely. So these are your star buys in this hour. Yes, they're both going under 10, even though this is, you know, not a million miles away from a metre's worth of gemstone jewellery. And this right here is stunning, genuine freshwater pearls. I have also got those cotton pearls launching for you tonight. So let's go. Oh. Wow. When do you ever get to see this gemstone in under £10? Sky blue apatite. Ooh. That's £5.95 for apatite.
That's amazing.
That really is, because how great would this go with your first kit, colour-wise?
Perfect, because you do have that oceanic element to it.
Totally. I absolutely adore this gemstone. I think it's so big and bold. You only need a little bit of this to make a big impact, don't you, Gem?
Absolutely true, just a touch here and there. And when you're paying £5.95, you could be a bit more generous if you want to.
Totally.
Great with pearls, absolutely fantastic with pearls.
Perfect. Less than 10 now available at £5.95. And don't forget, you do get this booklet today if you make an order. This booklet you can't get all the time. I know that when we were doing the voucher booklets for Christmas recently, we had loads of people messaging saying, hang on, I didn't get sent that. And it's because they hadn't made a purchase at the right time. Today is your day and tonight is your night to get that booklet. All you have to do is make an order, basically. £5.95. We have sold out of those displays, essentially. We really have, so I would just say grab them ASAP whilst you can. How about I bring to you now something else a bit oceanic, but oh, you're going to adore this, I think.
Oh, I do. That's absolutely stunning. Lovely colour.
Crazy lace agate. Tell us what you think about when you're looking at this, please, Gem. How does this connect with you?
It makes me think of the Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, the Caribbean. It's an aspirational colourway. I want to see that in the sky really, really soon.
Oh yeah, fingers crossed. Spring can't be that far off, can it? You've got here these beautiful depths of the cleanest ocean kind of hues. What I adore about these is that smoothness of the 8mm round, which we know is your favourite. And then you've got those wonderful exotic blue colours. We're giving you a price drop. It's going under 10. These are your, favourite sizes voted for by you for a round. Very workable, very usable. £6.95. It's exotic, it's holiday, it's quite optimistic of a blue. Sometimes I think blues can feel a bit sad sometimes, but I think this is definitely not that. This is optimistic. This is spring is on its way. This is holidays are coming. This is swimming in beautifully clear pools or oceans of exotic locations. You've got all of that beauty with these. I just think if you're going to be working with these, maybe making holiday jewellery, it's hopefully going to make it feel like it's coming a little bit sooner. What about it with the pearls? Actually, of course, pearls coming from waters not too far away in this kind of colouring. These are coming up as your star buy. They look beautiful together, don't they? Well done.
really glossy.
Yeah, what do we like about the glossiness?
Well, agates can be sometimes a little bit more matte and sometimes really take a beautiful smooth polish, but these are delicious. They're really, I don't know, like fruit with dew on. They're delicious.
They are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah.
Delish.
Nom.
Well done, £6.95. If you love it, you know what to do. JewelleryMaker.com or the free phone number. I've got, nuggets.
Ooh,
Oh, hello.
glorious
There
colour.
we go. That's an amazing colour. Have a little nosy. Lavender amethyst. Lavender amethyst, Lesser amethyst. You love your Lesser gemstones. What is it about this Lesser gemstone that attracts you as the person who likes it, rarity, etc.? Bearing in mind it is a natural lavender amethyst. $3.95.
Oh, such a huge
Usually.
amount of it as well.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful, rounded, voluptuous nuggets as well. I love amethyst in all its forms, but this is quite a grown-up amethyst.
Yes.
It's almost like it would be wearing a cashmere.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I
And
do.
it would have nice pumps on that were like 2 inches. It would be very grown up.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. It'd be a grown-up design. I have accidentally sort of pulled this apart. It will come to you as a continual, but if I actually just get the excuse to hold it out, you can see how much of that you are getting. £3.95 usually, but under £10 deal for you is, taking us to the next level. So grab it whilst you can. £3.95, not what we get to see. We're going to give you a 1-minute clock when we drop the price in, because we're not stopping that.
That's incredible. I mean, $3.95 at 82 to 86 centimetres is vast.
Isn't it? See you later, sweet potato. I said to $3.95. Tonight, for 1 minute only, you're getting it for £2.45. This is the great thing about watching live. You get these on-air deals that essentially we just bring to you off the cuff, completely off the bat. This is why you love watching us live, because you get those impromptu savings that only last for a short amount of time, especially with the late show. We're giving you discounts for you, even if this is your only purchase of the entire day. You're gonna be able to get your booklet with it. So grab it whilst you can. I've got Sheila and Susan and Linda and Glenda and Karen and Sandy and Linda as well. Kathleen and Ella. Oh, how are we explaining this? R-H-E-A.
Rhea.
Rhea. Oh, that's a nice name.
It's lovely.
I've got Rhea and Rio. I've got Kathleen and Darrell. I hope I've said that right. All of the unusual names. I love it tonight. Hiya, Tracy and Susan and Jacqueline. Hello to Karen and Susan. Hello to Sue as well. I've got an Ella in as well. Well done. Do hold the lines exactly where you are. Well done. Okay. Not long till the pearls, not long till the agate. In fact, these are just some of my star buys coming up for you. Do you know what? I haven't. Have a little look. Yeah, no, a phone's much better. Hang on, I've got a torch, but this torch I don't think does it justice. Oh, have you got your phone? Hey, up, Sheridan's coming in with a phone. Have a little look at what we're talking about. Because this is stunning.
I can fully vouch for this, Jem.
If your phone does answer, am I allowed to? If your phone does ring, am I allowed to answer it?
It'll be the kid.
Will it? Will it be a little one?
It'll be the little one.
Hey up. You got it on silent, you have?
Yeah.
Have a little nosy. Oh, what's a screensaver? Oh no, she's got one. Look at the quality and sheen on this. It is absolutely next level. Now, you don't have to point a phone light at these to get that sheen. It's just the lights in here are so bright, they kind of swamp it. Aren't these incredible? And isn't it amazing that that is the real deal natural? That buoyancy you get that dances underneath the surface is astonishing. It really is. I think you've got this really interesting movement to it, which is really delectable. The silver variety, mind you, the silver variety for $8.95 normally, but I'm reducing it tonight for you. Yes, we are doing it. Sheridan is giving you a treat and a half with this Feast your eyes on that incredible quality and the way in which that light plays. Oh my goodness, $6.95. These are 10 mil. These are 10, they're not shy and retiring. These are big, bold 10 mil pieces that we're dealing with here. They have got serious quality to them, and that is a natural effect. That is real deal silver obsidian. If you are into the likes of Game of Thrones, remember this became very popular after the, was it the 4th or 5th series? 5th series? It's incredible. The popularity spiked of this because of that show. And obviously the sort of finalish series is starting again in April, isn't it? So very special. Have we got no new teasers out? Just give us the actual show. I'm bored of the wait. Yeah, I know, me too. I'm rewatching them though. Yeah, I'm rewatching them, yeah. I've watched them all before, but it's good to be up to date, isn't it? I think I've just finished episode 8, season 5. Yeah. Without ruining anything, it's...
La 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 la, I'm only on season 4.
Right. The people who don't like obsidian have just had a really good day out. They've all been there. You know what I mean? Yeah? You there with me? Yeah. And yeah, the queen we don't really like. She's feeling a little bit worse for wear at the moment as well. There you are. I won't talk too much more about it. All catch up, it's brilliant. Should we do the pearls now? Yeah, let's. Okay, what I'm about to bring to you is going under £10, but I do have to remind you that these pearls are not just any old pearls. They are large pearls. I mean, maybe if these were a, 5 mil pearl, then maybe it would be okay. Maybe I'd understand it, but they're not. Tonight, for you, we're talking about luxury sized white pearls. And let me just remind you of this. When you get in the trade to an 8 mil, for every single half a millimetre size difference, the price goes up by a minimum of 10%. So already in areas on this, you've got 2 price hikes base rate, yet we're taking it under 10. Get ready to dial, it's your start buy. So with those 2 price hikes at base rate, at trade, you've got to bear that in mind, especially when you consider the size of these are luxury size. As soon as we're at 9 mil, they're described as a luxury size. For anyone who doesn't know why that is, it's because pearls generally tend not to get as large as this because of their formation. But when they do, they cause an impact. What I really like about these ones in particularly is that I can tell they're real. I know that sounds silly, doesn't it? But I like that. There are many different ways of assessing a pearl and whether or not it's real. One of the easiest ways to do it is to get a pearl and rub it against your front tooth just 1 or 2 times. You'll be able to feel a little bit of a delicate grit. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go into Boodles or H. Samuels or Argos and go, can I test if that pearl's real and rub it against your tooth? They're going to look at you in a weird way. Don't do that. But if you do get 2 pearls and rub them together, practice it, because you can't feel it first off, but practice it against shell pearl and you will again feel a slight grit. These are the real deal. But what I love about these is I don't think you even need to do that test. You can tell that these are real due to the skin on these, the orient, the surface. Can you see gentle elements of individual character on these? You've got the ever so delicate swirls. Don't get me wrong, they're not overtaking the pearl. These aren't like a nucleated look pearl. These are very, very delicate little swirls and spirals that you've got on these, which tell you that they are real when you get up close and personal. And I really like that about them. Let's bring to you now an incredible knock your socks off. Have you seen how pearlescent these are, mind? Are these just white to you? Or are you seeing pinks, blues, purples, even golds? Possibly even metallic sort of colours. We start this evening at £9.95. Now, I will just remind you, every one of you, that tonight isn't under £10, so we could just be sticking here. But the whole point about making this a star buy is that we're able to push this to the nth degree. You've got a mega saving on your hands there for the sizeability and for the pearlescence, but I'm not staying there. Now I have got a findings pack to go alongside it. Unfortunately, they didn't actually send the pack over. They haven't sent the sample. It's perfect to go with these pearls, and I will bring it to you in a bit. We'll find a picture of it for you, etc. And I'll do the findings pack with it, like in a minute. I haven't got it here, but I'll do it off a picture. To say sorry for not being able to bring you the findings pack in real life with it, we're going to give you an even more extra special opportunity. £9.95, not tonight's deal. But well done to Marie and Francis. Hiya, Grace. Good evening, Susan. I've got Yolanda joining me. Linda, thanks Denise for checking out. Sheila and Joan, nice to meet you. £9.95 for you. Fantastic. But not what we're looking for tonight. This is your under 10 star buy spectacular. It's £7.95 for the beauty, the luxury of these, with that genteel pearlescence, with that wonderful natural effect of kind of the surface on these, for the fact that you've got that unhampered, you know, these haven't been bleached within the nth of their life, have they? You've got around about, based on 9mm, you've got about 42 pearls, I'm being told, on this strand. So if you consider the quality and the looks you've got there, you could think of it this way: 21 pairs of earrings. 21 pairs of earrings, sell them for a £5 each, £100 cash back. But, you know, at a £5 each, would people buy them? It depends what metal you put them with. Maybe even at a £10 each, actually, they'd sell well too. I think that's incredible. Jem, you're someone who sells your jewellery. Tell me how you would maximise on sales with this, please.
Something like this is absolutely a boon, especially if you are brand new to jewellery making, because you do have real deal pearls. These are the real thing, and it is obvious, as Becky's already explained. You can just see, you can just look. And if you were going to make those pairs of earrings and pop them onto plated ear wires, I think people would still be paying £10 per pair, because they are so very obviously the real thing. I've seen faux pearls, glass pearls, go for £10 on plated metal, and on sterling silver £20. So I mean, you can draw your own conclusions about where you would price point that, but separating them out, fantastic. If you wanted to use them all in one go, multi-buy, grab a couple of packs, put them with those amazing blue crazy lace agate.
Great idea.
Then you can really maximise, because that's just a fantastic price. Really fantastic.
Idea. I love that. I have got for you right now, that is still available, but it's getting low now, the Beadle-on Loop Crimps. I'm so sorry that we're not able to show you these in real life, but as I say, they haven't been sent to us. But if you can explain to us, what are Beadle-on Loop Crimps with lobster clasps, please, and your jump rings, lovely Gem.
Full disclosure, not worked with them before, but what I imagine you would do is use the relative size dimension of either a beading thread or something like the silver core flex right wire.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Pop that into the end, and then you can squish them, and you've got a really professional looking finish end to a chain or a jewellery piece. I mean, threading those pearls onto silver flex right, these on the end, absolutely spot on, because they just look so professional.
Yeah, and that is what we're looking for when we're selling jewellery in particular, or gifting jewellery. You know, you want to give a gorgeous gift, don't you, for birthday presents, etc. Oh, it's my birthday this time. No, next week in a day. Next week in a day. I've only just thought of that. Oh,
exciting!
My birthday is the 27th. Isn't that a day? Is that a week today?
What day is it today?
It's the 20th today.
Yeah, it's the Wednesday, because yours is the same day as my son's.
Wednesday? Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, my birthday's on Wednesday. I didn't know. And well, do you know what, Kerry? I love that you knew my birth date better than I did. I thought it was next Thursday. Oh well, I'm a day older than I thought I was. £6.95 for you on these ones. If you do want to grab them, then absolutely do. I'm going to do a clock on it. As we say, it's finishing off your elements of your jewellery. It's giving you that professional finish. You're going to get a 1 minute on this. At the bottom of your screen right now, it's a little bit, it's the pearls that I've just done for you at £7.95. We're going to give you a 1 minute clock just because then we'll move on. I'm sorry that we haven't got it here in real life. But as we say, the crimps are basically, they're the crib, and you when you crimp them down, the loop is already attached. Can you see those? They almost look like little spy glasses, for example. Your birthday is the same as mine, Becky. Sandra's birthday twin! Yay! Oh, well, happy birthday for you on Wednesday. I'm a geek. Oh, good. Sandra, yay, birthday twin. Have you got anything exciting going on? Have you? Got anything exciting going on? You got any plans or anything? Do feel free to text us in tonight. We love hearing from you. We've got the lovely Gem Hawks with us. Do you know what? I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing for mine. I'm having a friends get together this weekend, but I don't actually know what I'm doing on the day. I'll see nearer at the time. No. Under £10 for you. You've only got 5 seconds left on this, and I am bringing to you the agate, by the way, for you. So yeah, that's worth a peruse. Okay, folks. Let's go on to. Oh, do you know what? One of these in the centre of this for a Starry Night design. What do you think? What do you think?
Love
Just
those.
one of those with the agate.
Oh,
Starry night.
And I do love a bit of Van Gogh.
Yeah, me too. I have got for you an incredibly even coloured lapis lazuli, entirely natural in its colour, and you can see that. What I love about getting it naturally is I like getting natural gemstones anyway if I have the opportunity, but also when you look at these really close, you can see the little elements where you're getting the white through, and you're also getting the unhampered sort of pyrite-like inclusions in there as well. When it's dyed, you lose that. You lose it. Not completely, but you lose a lot of it. Totally natural, completely unique, as the stars themselves. We are going to be bringing to you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 stars approximately for £7.95 usually. But that's the great thing about under £10. We don't just fling on stuff that's under £10 and stay there. We take it. Oh, there you are. 50p per star for you. I think that is such a good price. Great for charm bracelets, you know, or wish bracelets as well. If you don't know what a wish bracelet is, essentially, if you popped one of these onto a cord, maybe did a little macrame knot at the back, and then sort of gave it to someone, or even just tied it on at the back, gave it to someone, and then the tale goes that when it breaks, the wish they make when they put it on will come true. Well, come on, you wish upon a star, don't you? You wish upon a shooting star. I've seen loads of shooting stars recently. I've seen like 4 shooting stars in the last, I don't know, probably about 3.5 weeks.
That's amazing.
It's a lot, isn't it?
I wonder if there are any meteorite
Meteors or
fields
something
coming through.
Oh, maybe, could be. But I've seen loads. Yeah, I've seen 4. Got to be about 3.5 weeks. Anyway, £5,095. You've got 80 full carats worth here. There's lots of you through for these. Stars are a motif that sells surely in the jewellery making world.
Absolutely. It's an aspirational thing. You can call somebody a star. You can wish them good luck going away to university. Congratulations passing a test.
Yeah.
So many reasons that you'd want to. But very, very simply, one on a head pin with a wrap loop at one end, a couple of pieces of chain at the other end. You've got your own shooting star key charm.
Sorted. Done and dusted. Where did you say lovely? Did you say? 689. Oh, Venus hair. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is special. You've got these Venus hair rutilations internally, and it is not as weak as you would normally expect. I would say that when you get a strand of Venus hair quartz like this, you expect maybe 10-20% of them to have those rutilations, but boy, some of these are absolutely covered. These are your sort of, they're known as Venus hair because of those natural inclusions that catch the light beautifully. £3.95. It's a double strand, Sheridan's saying. Don't forget that, it is a double strand. And it is, so we did it for a while actually. We used to cut them here and here, and then we would sell them separately. So we do still classify these as double strands. And if you break it down as double strands, you're looking at £1.98 a strand for golden rutile. Let's drop it again, Sheridan says. Why? Because she just cannot help herself. Sheridan loves the discount, she loves the clearance, she loves the deal. £2.95. We are now only having that on screen for 1 minute. If you break this down now into double strands, you're looking at, what, £1.50-ish? £1.50-ish. Any black gemstones on 925 coming up tonight, please? Yes, there is. This beautiful black gemstone's coming up. I've also got black elasticity. I know, I'm well aware that's not a gemstone, but I thought I'd bring it up. Because that on a black stretchy would be quite cool, wouldn't it? 925 situation. I don't remember seeing any. I saw crimp covers. Were they sterling silver, were they? Well, we'll just check for you. They were. Yes and yes then. Speaking of silvers, if you love silvers, your first kit, you're going to love. Because it's silver plated and you get these really cool charms that I've never seen before. That ace. Anyway, £2.95. Very quickly, I'm going to do you an elastic. Okey pokes. I've got black and black. Yes, I have. It's the thickness is the difference. So I've got a 0.32 right here.
That's fabulous. You don't often see the finer one.
0.8, sorry. 0.8, tell a lie, 0.8. The other one is the finer one. What is brilliant about this, that's in your inches. I forgot about the USA measurements. This is your 0.8 in the black. First off, elastic in black. Why is that a thing?
It just really suits some certain gemstones.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to have any kind of gapping because with the best one in the world, sometimes our wrist sizes will change and then you can have little gaps in between, and I prefer to see it sort of colour coordinated.
Yeah.
This is the best elastic I've ever used.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the one that I use, the Elasticity brand. The things that we have in our findings packs are amazing.
They do the
really
job.
Beautiful quality.
Yeah.
But Elasticity is absolutely fantastic. It's really cool stuff. It knots beautifully, it glues nice and tight and firm and dries. It's gorgeous.
And how much-ish would you use to do a bracelet?
Less than 10 inches.
Right.
Because if you think, my wrist is about 6¼ inches.
Yeah.
And then by the time, if you knot straight from the reel,
yeah,
you have minimal wastage.
So how many would we be able to get out of a metre? 2, 3?
Oh, many more than that.
Maybe even 4 out of a metre. Bear in mind that per metre, this is costing 28p.
I would think at least 4 in a metre.
28p?
Yeah.
Because it's 25 metres. 28p per metre.
That's fantastic. So
And then
7
the amount of
pence for a stretchy.
7 pence approximately.
And to know that you're using an excellent brand.
Yeah.
Which is going to stand the test of time.
It's going to last and last and last. Yeah. That's the 0.8. I've now got the 0.5, which is the final one. If you're doing it in inches, a 0.20 for Americans. So let me pop this off. Oh, that is super duper fine. So what do we want the finer one for? Well, we want it to go through our finer gemstones. For example, I did have a brief nosy at the drill hole on these. The drill hole on these nuggets are actually rather good, but safer than sorry. With your 5mm, if the drill hole's really small in your gemstones, this is more likely to go through them. It's not quite as strong in essence as the 0.8, which is why it's useful to have both of them, but it still does the job. It is ultra stretchy. It tells you on the back how to tie it off nicely. We're going to give you a 1 minute drop on this by all accounts. £6.95, best deal you've had. But we are taking it down, we're going for you, and we're getting for you here the stretchability. You can see I keep stretching it because I want you to prove to you it keeps bouncing back to the same place. A lot of elastics, after you do it a few times, won't. Don't forget to sort of stretch out a little bit before you work with it, and then work with the piece and do so again. This is how you knot it off at the back. That is £5.95. You've only got 45 seconds with this one now. And as we said, working out about 7p per bracelet because it's less than 30p per metre. Well done to Worcestershire and Ayrshire. Hello to Larnickshire and Cleveland. Hello to County Durham. Hey up Cheshire. I've got Worcester in with us. Worcestershire. Oh yeah, Worcester. Worcester in with us as well. Well done to you. I've also got London in, Greater London, Midlothian. You've just got it in your baskets. Do check it out at £5.95 because that price point is only going to be around for a little bit of time, a few more hours. Just to remind you, if you make an order today, you do get that discount booklet as well. Had a horrid day at work. Oh, goodness, who's this from? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, bless you, my little love. But delighted to see Becky and Gem on air. Bring on the gemstones, the best therapy around, says Texter Inera. Oh, I'm sorry you've had a rubbish day at work. You know what? Days at work like that, get yourself over. Feel better. Do feel better. Relax, treat yourself to some goodies. Gem's going to be whipping up a storm for you this evening, aren't you, Gem?
I'm going to try.
Of course. Oh, you love. Do you know what, though? Good thing about ending a horrible day. You don't have to do that day again. It's done. See ya. Binned. Close to the weekend as well. I'm bringing to you right here, right now, your black agate nuggets. Now, we are talking here about big sizeability of drill hole, big workability, and a well-known gem. This is coming up as a star-by. There's just so much. There's just so much. There's just gemstone after gemstone. There is just loads. If you got the pearls, Sheridan says, I insist you get these. I insist. It's glitz, it's glam, it's monochrome. The juxtaposition in textures is beautiful. But I would just say to you that if you did want to get the pearls, they are still available, but they were very popular, so I don't have hundreds and hundreds. We have got your beautiful, slick black agate. Now, we had people asking for black gemstones before, possibly because of their versatility and workability. What do you, as a designer, like about this strand? Because I'm well aware we've had new people joining us today. If you are new, hiya, welcome. Welcome to the fold. Lovely to meet you. My name's Becky. Gem's with me today. I've got a little question for her in a minute. But lovely to meet you. If you are brand new today, do not forget that today is under £10, which is double thumbs up. Second off, if you make an order today, you get a free booklet. Ooh, a little booklet, which has loads and loads of special vouchers in it. But you only get it if you're making an order tonight or the day after or whatever. Don't forget to, you get, if you're brand new and you make your first order tonight, you are going to be getting not one free genuine gemstone strand, but 2 free genuine gemstone strands as well. So, it's dead easy. JewelleryMaker.com. Tune in that way. If you're like me and you're not that technologically minded, I have broken my laptop recently. Thought I'd fixed it. I should have known better. Broke within about 3 more minutes. But anyway, feel free to call the call centre. They're only a few doors down. They're dead helpful. They genuinely are. If you've got loads of questions for them, then get involved. We've got the lovely Gem as well doing demos for us in a little bit too. But I remember being new, and the reason I bring that up is I remember being new and looking at this shape and going, what am I going to do with that? What would you suggest with this, Gem, for people who are brand new?
I would absolutely get that to go with the pearl strand because I'd want to make teeny tiny little tree of life designs because I love all things black, I love all things gemstones, so it's a really great combination. It's a staple for your stash to have that neutral colourway or lack of colour if you prefer, but I'd like little tree of life designs with a single pearl to look like a little moon caught in a tree at
Beautiful
night.
idea. And I love that word you used, a staple. So this is a staple gemstone for your collection. Add it to your stash right now. £3.95. It says star buy behind me. It doesn't say okay-ish buy or average buy or same old buy. What'd you say, Tom? You wanted an average buy. Oh, sorry, you're tuning in at the wrong time, Tom. Star buy is written behind me because we're giving you a star opportunity, an opportunity to give you not just okay-ish, not just goodish, not just all righty, I suppose, price. We're giving you the star buy price, £3.95. Usually, we're crashing it down. Everybody pays that final closing price. Yes, even you, Sheila, who checked it out as quick as a whippet. Even you, Sandy, who flew in like a bat and grabbed one. Even you, Kathleen, who could be a Formula One racer, you were in that quickly. Every single one pays the final closing. £2.95 for these ones. And as I mentioned, you get oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles on here. A massive, 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 massive amount. And remember, these are not dyed. There's a little bit of heat applied to them, but they are not dyed. So you do get these moments of sort of monochrome actually happening within the gemstones, which is pretty cool, I think. Hi, Becky. Hi, Maria. How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. Lovely to have you with us. What time are the cotton pearls coming up? They're actually, we've put them on pre-order, but they're coming up in the next hour after this kit. I honestly felt like I was channeling Beyonce then with this. Did you think? Put a ring on it, you know that one? I won't dance. Anyway, do you want to see them in real life? Brand new launching. This is the first time I've ever brought you cotton pearls, actually. But brand new launching. I know you've seen cotton pearls before, but you've not seen them in this size and colour. So these are your cotton pearls. Created using cotton and the pearl finish. These are coming up for you after the kit that's going to be in the next hour. So basically, the situation is going to be, I'll just give you a little heads up as to exactly what's happening. I am now about to bring you these, which are going to be insanely popular. I'm then going to go to a break, usually about 3.5, 4 minutes long. Then I'm going to be sitting with Jem. We're going to go through her kit. We'll have a free demonstration, and then it's the cotton pearls. That's ish. We can't spend long on this one, I'm being told, because, well, we've not got time, we're going to the break. But it's a ridiculous price. These are stunning. Yes, they do come knotted for you in between. These are individual pieces of artwork. We're giving you a drop-down deal. These are sublime. Things like this are always popular here at Jewellery Maker. That, for what you're getting, is astounding. Almost animal print colours on here. You've almost got sort of your snake skin look, like an expensive handbag. You know, your expensive Mulberry or Chanel handbags. I think you've got that kind of texturization on these ones. It's beautiful, isn't it? You have got to get these ones if you are appreciating the kind of individuality on these, because you've got really beautiful, almost sort of tree lines as well on some of these ones. Antiques bronze wire, copper wire.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely. Always makes me think of the African savannah.
Oh, I can get that. Yeah.
Like, almost sort of deserty tones, but nudes, but deeper.
Yeah. You know when I was Facebook Live before, you had the design with the big ruby in?
Yes.
With that metal. Was that antique bronze or was that...
That was antique bronze, I'm sure.
That with this over the top.
It'd be gorgeous, wouldn't it? And a tree of life just going up one side, or just a tree design.
Gorgeous.
Would be beautiful.
Gorgeous idea. Huge well done at £6.95. Now I have so much more to come. As I mentioned, I've got the kit. I'm going to give you a heads up on the kit. I'm going to give you more than 30% off the kit, which is incredible. Also, I've got the cotton pearls coming up in that time. As well as that, I've also got these citrines. Now, these citrines are very, very strong in their colour, as you can see even against my neckline. But the very special thing to remind you is, these are natural. Yeah, natural. What's up on screen right now? You did it by accident. Here you go. Back round our gate. We've got 4 seconds for the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll give you a prize after it.
Join JewelleryMaker this Thursday for our Ask the Expert show. This is your chance to ask guest designers Fleur Hastings, Gemma Crow and Claire MacDonald for any advice or questions you may have. Send your questions into our studio by texting 60777 or head over to our JewelleryMaker Facebook page where you can ask your questions. Details are at the top of the page. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I hope you can join me on Thursday the 21st of February where I'll be launching my brand new chainmail DVD, which is a Persian Weaves edition 2. Lots of brand new weaves on the DVD and lots of kits that go with it. We also have a fabulous showcase of corner drilled gemstones at 10 o'clock and a beautiful deal of the day, which is a chainmail book by Dylan White. So I hope you can join us on Thursday the 21st with myself and Elle for all these amazing goodies.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker and to Gem Hooks.
Evening.
Okay. So I've no idea. I think
Wait,
that was
what?
my. I know that was so odd. I think that was my impression of a hawk.
Okay.
I mean,
I get it.
I'm not
I'm down
amazed
with
that you
that.
didn't get that. I used to work in a zoo. I should know better. It's lovely to be with you this evening. My name is Rebecca Redican.
You can call me Becky.
Yes, you can. It's lovely to be with you this evening. We did accidentally show you this straight off the bat earlier on. The graphics came in, but we didn't have time to show them. So I'm just popping them on for you now. We've got to get to the kit, so we're going to quickly drop the price. Maybe.
Do you want me to get those out, hon?
Oh, it's all right. I'm sort of multitasking.
I was trying to move them out your way, to be honest,
Well,
but they
no,
would
please
go really
don't.
nicely.
Drop down deal. Ha, 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 ha. I nearly mentioned this before when someone said black gemstones, but is it black? £2.95 for you on these perfect rounds of your black agate. Can I just show you this, please, quickly? Because it goes great with it. Tell us about this, please, Gem. How on earth did you manage to wangle these? Who have you been begging?
Well, I had a bit of a note to Marie, and then I had a bit of a conversation with Marie, and then I had a bit
Our
of an
in-house
email
gemologist,
with Marie.
by the way.
and then I went and saw Marie.
So it was persistence.
It was nagging. Please, 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 please,
power.
please.
Good.
Can we bring some shungite? Bit later. Love it, love it, love it. Do your own research, but I adore this.
Incredible. We had a little chat about it earlier on our Facebook Live. If you want to hear a little bit more about maybe the things we can't say on air about it. But as we said, do your research. It's so exciting. I've got the cotton pearls launching in the new size and shape. Well, no, same shape, round, but you get me, colour, in a little bit. I've also got this kit. I've been wearing this ring and we have had so many people message in about it.
Cool.
But this is just one of so many makes. Oh, by the way, for people asking about these, it is in the next hour. That's when these are coming up.
Just to say there's 3 of them. Three.
And you, for one, paid a tenner, didn't you?
I did. Last year I bought one direct
Just one?
from Russia.
One?
And it was £10 less the postage. And the postage was another £8.
For one.
For one.
We're going to bring you 3 under a tenner. Oh, hang on. She's going, no. And now she's going, oh, yes! Let's check the notes. We're going to put them up on pre-order, actually. I think we are. We're putting them up on pre-order. So if you do want to get them on JewelleryMaker.com, if you're sat there and you're going, well, they look kind of cool, but I know nothing, nada about them, don't worry. That's what we're here for. We will tell you all about it when we bring them to you next hour. So, they are now on pre-order. You can grab them on JewelleryMaker.com.
Gives you a chance to do a bit of your own research as well.
Yeah, especially if you're a multitasker. Amazon Telebox, search engine of your choice. For example, Google or Lycos. Is that still going?
Oh, gosh.
Ask. I used to love Ask. Ask Jeeves. That's still going as well. Let's bring to you She Sells Seashells silver-plated collection.
I'm so glad that it was you that said that.
Now, so Sharon is just saying, please just explain the 2 parts of the kit. So basically what we've done is we've got your charms part of the kit, which is these, and then we've got the wire and the gemstones coming up for you. We've separated it so that if you, maybe you've already got loads of shell at home, etc., and you just want to get your hands on this charm bundle, you can buy as many of these as you want, and it kind of saves you from getting all this. So, going under £10 on these ones for you. So, when you got these delivered, what sprung to mind first? Because I love the way you've used these.
Oh, they are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the piece that I'm going to demonstrate, which is a mobile charm utilising the clamshells in a little while, is the first thing that popped to my mind. So you can see it in use in a necklace here, but you can also pop it on as earrings or as a charm bracelet. But the seashells and the starfish, they're just so gorgeous together, and it made me think of summer, which the other segment of the kit made me think of as well.
With the shells and the colours, definitely.
It is. It's very seasidey in a very positive, bright way.
Yeah. I am going to be bringing this to you in and under 10, so we're dropping it down. £13.90, not today. We are getting, don't forget, 10. I am right in saying it's 10 of each. Yes, I am. 10 of each. Just to give you a size-wise-ish, you're looking at a 15 by 12 and a 14 by 12. The 14 by 12 is obviously on the shell, the scallop shells. So yeah, £9.95 for you today. And just look at how beautiful these designs are. You've got that gorgeous finesse and finish with these. They just look fab. They are so seasidey. They're so beachy. They are so strong and durable. That is for 20 of them, mind you, £9.95, and you're getting something very Mother Nature here, which I know you always love, understandably.
I do, absolutely. I'm very inspired by nature and animals and things that I see around me. But these are so beautiful in their form. The starfish have a little curvature to their legs/arms. I don't know what a starfish have. Appendages.
Yeah.
They're really starfishy. They're not like just a star that somebody's thought, well, if we put a bit of texture on that, it might look a bit more like a starfish.
Yeah.
And the clamshells are absolutely super. They're smooth on the inside and they've got that lovely ribbing on the outside. They are immaculate. I adore them. And you can really feel the quality with them as well.
Yeah.
And if you were to kind of layer up all of them in one piece, the noise that you would have from them jingling against each other would just be utterly, utterly perfect. And to have them again with the second part of the kit, which has got the, can I say sexiest at this time of day?
It's too late, you already have, Gem.
It's out now. The most beautiful strand of little shell pearls. I adore them. It all blends well together.
Works well, doesn't it? By the way, these, let's talk about the parts of the starfish. The central section is the mouth, that little bit there. And these are the tube feet. Tube feet.
Tube feet.
Yeah.
I like appendages better.
And these are the grooves. The little sections, the grooves. And the lines down them are known as the spines. You are welcome. I know, it's like being with a Northern Attenborough, isn't it? Similar. Anyway, do grab them whilst you can. She sells seashells is your opportunity on these ones. If you do want to grab them, £9.95. Stunning, stunning charms. And I'll just show you the inside of these clams because I know you were talking about how beautiful they are. Lovely and smooth.
Perfect. And you can really feel that it's a nice silver plating as well. It's a really rich feel to them. And as I say, the sound that they make when you jingle them all together is glorious.
Jingle shells, like that. Anyway, I'm going to move on now. Can I just let you know that is very popular, probably because, you know, you've not seen these before. So if you do want to grab them, absolutely do feel free to. What's on now? This bit of the kit.
It makes me think of beach weddings. Both of these component parts together.
So you
Fun.
just had She Sells Seashells.
That's
You've
3
now got
times.
On the Seashore. Sorry, Sheridan. Sheridan says it's like saying red lorry, yellow lolly, which I don't remember it that way, but I like it. I think these are fantastic. This is your seashore collection, and you have got real holiday focals here, haven't you? So let me just go through the gubbins, and then we'll talk more about the sort of creativity aspect. 10 metres worth of your 0.8s. You've then got these, they look like natural nucleated pearls, don't they? Because they've got that wonderful texture on them. These ones are your shells, and they are your white textured shell pearl with your 6mm rounds. You're also getting the blue and the green shell as well. They have the most divine, almost sort of Rolex face. You know when you get posh watches with like Rolex, for example? They have the mother of pearl inlays, don't they? And often they're coloured. They're not always white, they're often coloured. That's what these remind me of. I think they're beautiful. These ones are around about a 17 by 12 in size, and you get a full strand of blue and a full strand of green. It's like sea foam colour. It's beautiful. £13.80, obviously not your price. We are going lower on all of this for you this evening. So if you do like what you see, do grab them whilst you can, because when you see the amount of... How many pieces of jewellery have you made?
I didn't count.
Remember, I've got this ring on.
2, 3, 4, 5...
Because there is a
6,
lot.
7, 8, 9, 10, I think.
10? About 10
I don't know.
full, beautiful, stunning pieces of jewellery. They're now going to be working out about £1 a make. £9.95 for you. You're getting all of that wire, all of those shells, and 3 strands you've got here. £9.95, and just see the amount. And I love how much you've done. You've obviously added a weaving wire to this. You've got weaving wires at home. Let's face it, if you're anything like me, you've got, you know, shoe boxes full of weaving wires. But yeah, you've got the structural wire, which I think we often burn through quickest. You've just got the structural wire here, and there are some pieces where you've just used structural wire. There are pieces where you've used you know, your sort of shells as the focal areas, where you've used the pearls as the focal areas, where you've used the charms as the focal. You've had a lot of fun with these kits.
I really did. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed myself. And it's such a cheerful kit as well to come through the door on those sort of greyer, damper days. So that was inspired slightly by the waves of the ocean. And it wasn't supposed to be that. That's just what it turned into.
You can see it now you say it, and I love that. You were obviously really in on the moment, weren't you?
I was. It was really enjoyable.
In the Facebook Live before, actually, we were talking a little bit about, you know, your inspiration, where your names and things come from, and you do genuinely just let it lead you, don't you?
I absolutely do, yeah.
And I think you
most
can see that
definitely.
in this kit. I can't believe how much this has made, and neither can you. Well done to Greater London, South Yorkshire, West Midlands, Hi Highlands. Oh, Hi Highlands. That's just funny. Lancashire's in. I've got Cheshire in as well. Well done to you all. I've got undisclosed location as well in with us. There's plenty of you purchasing these ones. So, She Sells Seashells is now at the bottom of your screen. Seashore is now at the side of your screen. So, let me show you these. Bottom of your screen, side of your screen. Cotton Pearls, brand new colour and size launching after the demonstration. I have also got that genuine, real deal, natural citrine. What time? Wait, sorry, where are we looking here? Oh, Janice, yes. What time are the shungite being shown, please? They are not showing on that pre-order. Oh! Because it's tonight's must-have, for some reason, Sheridan's saying, I've genuinely tried to load it on pre-order, but she says she can't. Because it's tonight's must-have, we are going to be doing it at 8. I'm really sorry. You've tried, haven't you? 8 o'clock. You've tried, you've pressed the buttons, we can't do it. Sorry. Don't miss it. It is at 8, so just to forewarn. Before all of that, though, shall we dive on into some creativity? Let's. So, where are we going to start, my love?
What I thought we could do is to show how to make the small charm at the centre of the charm bracelet.
Beautiful.
Which is kind of a mobile charm, so it utilises the beauty of those absolutely stunning shell pearls and also the mobility that you get when you're using two charms together in a single piece.
Gorgeous. It's got a lot of movement to it, a lot of articulation to it, and yeah, my producer just asking, can you imagine seeing that in a well-known charm store and how much just that element would be?
The one that has the cues out the door at Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
£50. Sheridan's just found a similar one too. Should we dive in?
Okay, what I have done is I've used my 3-step bell making pliers just to run off a couple of very quick jump rings.
Fab.
So you can utilise those in the same way, and if you've not done that before, I'll just show you. Obviously, if you have jump rings from one of our findings packs, then do use those, but try and use the larger one. So I'm going to use the smallest, which I think is 6.5mm, and I'm just going to curve that round a couple of times just to create a little almost gizmo-like coil. Now, when you buy jump rings from JewelleryMaker, they are formed to perfection and they're also really nicely cut. These, because I'm going to be using cutting pliers, will not be perfectly formed. However, in a pinch, they are going to show you exactly what you can achieve very quickly, also utilising pieces from the kit itself. So before I would use them, I would just take a second to just straighten them up slightly so you can see we've got that cut surface. That was probably the end one, so just give that a little bit of a squish and a squeeze, and just, as I say, in a pinch you can make your own jump rings just to work with quite quickly and effectively. So there's a couple there. And that literally took seconds, didn't it?
Yeah.
30 seconds or something. We're also going to be working with 2 of the beautiful clamshell charms. Whoops. One of those absolutely gorgeous, and I love the texture on these. When you talked about nucleated pearls earlier, it really does have that feel to it.
It does.
Now, obviously, these are shell pearls, but they are just gorgeous, and the size is perfect, the way they just sit inside.
And don't forget, if you love unusual pearls, the cotton pearls are coming up in a bit.
I'm really looking forward to seeing those in person because I've been looking at them and doing a little bit of research on those.
They're cool, aren't they?
They are cool, absolutely.
I love that, as you say, it fits perfectly in the design.
And that's the first thing I did. I unpacked everything, cut my strands, and I thought, well, how can I get that to sit in there? I could have glued it in.
Yeah, of course.
And then you could have a little pair of earrings which face front and then a little pearl glued in on each side if you wanted to. You could even inset a microfaceted gemstone into the drill hole. There are many things that you could do to use that. But working with what we've got in the kit precisely, I'm going to show you how to make a little charm using just 0.8mm gauge wire. And I've got an off-cut scrap here, which is just a couple of inches. What I will show you before I utilise the round nose pliers is something I made during the last hour, which is just a little chainmail drop.
Oh, that's cool.
Using the jump rings that I made on my bail making pliers,
Yeah.
and this took just a few minutes. So that as a pair of earrings with this charm at the bottom would be really kind of cute. So that's just a queen's box weave.
That's really
And that
cool.
really doesn't take very long. As you're wearing it in the earring, the amount of weight that you're putting on,
Yeah.
you probably would get away with using jump rings that are cut like this rather than sawn.
That's cool.
If you're making a bracelet, I would always use sawn jump rings because their finish will be such that they fit perfectly together. I'm not a chain mailer, but just as an idea of something that you can do with the charm I'm about to show you, there's one thing that you can do. So I'll just pop that out of the way.
Fab.
And the first thing that I'm going to do is take my little scrap offcut of the 0.8mm gauge silver colour wire, and I'm going to put a tiny little loop on one end. So I'm going to come in very close to the tip of my round nose pliers, and I'm just going to draw that very close to the end of my little segment of wire and just pop a little loop. So I'm just turning that, turning that, turning that, and then you can turn it back on itself. I would then add a little bit of a squidge and a squeeze to just make that as firm as possible in its form. And then from the other end, I'm just going to give that a straighten up. I'm going to add on one of those textured shell pearls, and they all go on beautifully. They all fit on a 0.8mm gauge, which is great to know. And I actually quite like to see the loop at the bottom, so I would have my forward-facing loop coming at right angles. If you don't like to see the loop at the bottom, you can turn that through 90 degrees and it disappears into a line. So whichever you want to see coming out between the two shells is the orientation that you will choose now. I like it with the little loop, I think it looks cute. So I'm going to give myself a couple of mils from the top of where the shell pearl sits on the wire and draw that forwards. So right angle, 90 degrees, I've got my forward bend. So the next thing I'm going to do is come back in with my round nose pliers and form a loop at the top. So I'm just going to turn that, and then I'm going to draw the tail all the way around until it fits over the top. Switch to some flat facing pliers, give that a squeeze, and then draw the tail around a couple of times. The joy of working with JewelleryMaker wire is that fluidity. You can see how easy that was to manipulate. I suffer a little bit with arthritis in my wrist and in some of my fingers, so if I can do that with a 0.8, you know that that is really lovely, good quality wire. So I'm just going to hold the charm, and I'm now going to come back in, now, with my flush cutters. I don't know what happened there, my accent went, sorry. Flush cutter, take that tail away, move it off. Okay, and then just take that tail and give it a little bit of a squeeze so that that sits really nicely and neatly.
Gorgeous.
So the next thing that we're going to do, and you can see how very, very quick this design is to come together, we're going to take one of those jump rings, and as I say, this is an oversize, it's about 6.5 to 7mm inner diameter. And I'm just going to open that up sideways, and I'm then going to assemble my charm. So it's going to be rippled side out first, then I'm going to add the textured shell pearl charm into position, and then I'm going to add the second clamshell with the textured side outwards. So I'm just going to close this by hand and just draw that back together, but you can obviously do that with the two pliers if you prefer, and there it is. It just opens up like that, like a little butterfly. Isn't it cute?
It's lovely.
Just as a pair of earrings though, I think that's adorable.
Super cute. I think that's beautiful.
And it does have a really nice sound as well. It's got movement and sound, which is cool. And texture, it's got everything that you want.
I think we can hear it.
Oh,
That
I like
is
it
nice.
anyway.
Yeah, no, I like that. Well,
That's it, that's all there is to it. Simple.
brilliant
Really simple.
technique. You've got the two separate parts of the kit, which has made all of this jewellery, and the ring.
Little bit of wire left. I did burn through all of the pearls and all of the shells.
Well, why
I
would you
will
not?
be admitting to that. But there were a couple of charms left over, so you could go slightly further if you wanted to. And as Becky pointed out, really the only things I've added is a little bit of chain. I think I made most of the
Clasps.
J-hooks and things from the 0.8mm gauge wire, so a little bit of chain, a little bit of 0.4, all done.
And it looks stunning, and I would be, you know, these colours are very in fashion at the moment as well, aren't they? I saw a gorgeous sort of green jumpsuit the other day that had those colours. A beautiful quality, big well done to you all. The thing is, says Sheridan, you might want to get the pearls. Oh, right. So, aside from the shell pearl, I'm about to bring to you, no, in fact, launch for you now, the cotton pearls. Now, these ones have never been seen in this size and colour before. It is brand new. If you missed them on their launch, full stop, then definitely time to come in for them. Did you manage to get some on the launch and you've had them and you loved them? If so, text us in and let us know why, because launching right now are the Miyuki Lavender Cotton Pearls in the 10mm. They are, of course, a style buy. This is a stunning, stunning collection that we've got here. You've just felt them for the first time. You've got a big smile on your face. That's always a good sign. What I'm bringing to you now is a launch of your Cotton Pearls premiere for this colour and this size. Already, I've got about 5% gone. All of them that we have available, I have in this auction, in this opportunity right here, right now. Once they're gone, they're gone. Every single one of them in the vault. If you are not entirely sure as to what exactly a cotton pearl is, imagine getting cotton in its raw form. No, do you know what? Better way to explain it. You know how silk is formed, okay? So when you get silk and it's formed in its raw state, it's sort of stringy, there's very little you can do with it, and then we work with it, we process it so that you can get, for example, shibori or silk yarn or silk thread. Cotton being the same, when you actually pick cotton, it's unworkable for many things. And then what we do is we work it, we might weave it, we might draw it through machinery to create sheets of fabric, to create cords, to create threads, just like you would with silk. Cotton pearls are created with, in essence, the cotton in one of its rawest states that is then compressed. It is compressed dramatically, and it is compressed and formed in this instance into perfect rounds. Now the fact of the matter is, then we put the pearl over the top, so it's not like a resin that goes over the top, it's this pearl finish that goes over the top. So the texture that you're seeing is actually a natural texture of the cotton underneath that beautiful brand new lavender 10mm cover, if you see what I mean. So it's lightweight but strong and sturdy. You're going to be able to, these are going to be able to tackle much more than that of, say, your 10mm pearls, for example. They are sturdier yet lighter in many ways. So they are going to make some of the most comfortable jewellery you could hope to get your hands on.
Absolutely. You could team them with the shell pearls, you could team them with genuine pearls. They're going to hold up in terms of their appearance, but they're going to reduce the weight dramatically. I just asked Becky while the sting was on if I could touch them and feel the weight of them, and they are so light.
Yeah.
And they do feel really beautiful as well.
They truly do, don't they?
And the drill hole within is perfectly adequate for the 0.8mm.
Mm-hmm. And the 0.8 has gone through them absolutely fine. Another thing I would mention to you as well about the cotton pearls, which I thought was quite intriguing, is because these are cotton against that metal wire, even if this was a coated wire and maybe the colour didn't stick very well, it's not like a pearl or a gemstone scratching it off.
True.
It's cotton that's running over it. So surely you're less likely to strip colour off certain wires.
And you could actually use a cotton as your threading material, because we don't often do that, because exactly what you've just said, the edges of gemstones where they're drilled can sometimes be, let's just go with angular.
Yes.
And cotton is not known for resisting angularity.
Yeah, you're right.
So to have cotton on cotton, I think that could even work.
Yeah. This is what we were told to launch these at. Understandably. You're getting 25 for 44p each. That's what we were told to do. But I don't know whether we just sort of, put them into this day by accident, or if we did it because we wanted to be mischievous, but we are of course going to have to go under 10 because it's under £10 a day. Brand new in stock, your Mayuki lavender cotton pearls. They're beautiful, they feel unique. If you've not tried these before, now is your time. Discount deal on a launch price offer, 25 for £8.95. And remember, these are a centimetre's worth in size, so you're making 25 centimeters worth of jewellery with this. Pop a knot in between, obviously it's going to go even further. But even if you just wanted to strand these one into one into one into one, you know, next to each other, you've got 25 centimeters worth there. That is going to be a really beautiful bracelet. And I would never normally say, if these were genuine pearls, I would never say do a bracelet with them, because of a 10mm pearl, it's going to be more likely to you know, be rubbed against tables, your desks, etc. I would not say that. You'd end up with horribly scratched 60, 70, 80 pound pearls, because 10mm pearls you would expect to be 70 or 80 pounds, wouldn't you?
You absolutely would, and the weight of a genuine pearl on the wrist as well. You couldn't help but allow it to fall on tables and banister rails and car doors and things.
With these though, not only are they stronger, but they are more lightweight and therefore more likely to be able to handle it. If you do like something a bit different, can I just?
Yes, do.
Tell us about this piece. It's launching at 8, don't forget. Stunning.
I begged Marie to have a sample of the Shanghai that's coming up at 8 p.m. and she very kindly let me take some away on Monday. So I said that I would make a piece to show you how I would use it. So I just wanted to pop it in a basket, which I would then hang next to my PC.
Stunning. Oh, honestly, I love it because you can really, it really shows it off, doesn't it?
Yeah, love
Shanghai,
it. Love it.
8 o'clock. Whatever you've got going on, whatever, you know, it's tea time or whatever. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I'm bringing to you the starfish charms by themselves because someone asked if we had them available, and we do. We did the duo set for you before that had the clamshells and the starfish, but now I'm just bringing the starfish by itself. So pack of 10 of these ones available. For you, the texturization on these, I know you really liked it played, didn't it? Nicely with the light and the colours in your kit as well.
Absolutely perfect, and I wouldn't hesitate in kind of adding on to the charms that I purchased earlier with some extra starfish, because just dotting them a couple around an anklet, for instance, it's going to look really effective and it will make you feel summery.
Yeah.
But I do love, as you said earlier, the texture, the form of them, they really are properly starfishy.
And do not forget that if you did want to, maybe you just want these by yourselves, maybe the mollusk shells aren't for you, but if they are, don't forget you can get the pack of the starfish and the pack of the shells. They were £9.95 together. Maybe you just want to get your hands on more of the starfish, then absolutely do feel free to. But it's up to you either way. £6.95 for those ones by themselves. And that, as I said, is a pack of 10. Well done. Cubes and tubes I've got next to me, Sheridan, yeah?
Is it International Day of making things that are difficult to say together? The kit names?
Maybe. But that's not an actual international day today, is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought, I don't know. These, you know, yeah, I bought that, totally. But there are random national days, aren't there?
International Donut Day. I mean, okay.
The other week, it was International Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk Day. So, excuse me for believing the very trustworthy Jen. I've got tubes and cubes beside me. I'll show you them together because I think they work, but I'm actually bringing you the tubes first.
They're lovely.
Poppy Jasper is such a scarcity. Such a scarcity. I love that you're going to get to be able to own these ones together. These are going to be great as your dashes in your Morse code jewellery. Obviously, if you're going to use a dash as a form of a letter. You have got the Poppy Jasper here. They are £4.95. Can I just say that is one of the nicest feelings? Doing that with the tubes.
I bet.
Honestly, chap, give it a go.
May I?
Yeah, give it a go.
Oh, that is lovely.
Doesn't that feel nice?
It's like a full cylinder. If you imagine that poor lady that broke that jade bracelet last year that was £35,000
oh my gosh,
or whatever
yes.
it was. The full feeling of a gemstone but segmented so it would be comfortable to go around the wrist.
Yeah.
And if something unfortunate did happen to one of them, you've not ruined them all, have you?
No, you haven't. Thank goodness. You've got £4.95 here. They feel divine. And I love this. I love jasper anyway, but I love this particular natural jasper. I think the colours in this are very beautifully blush. They've got a touch of the sort of Liberty print about them, I think. Very beautiful. £4.95, entirely natural jasper in your tubes.
It's a fabulous, fabulous shape, I think.
Yeah.
And you don't appreciate just the interest of that gemstone through the TV. I think that's one to take home, have a look at yourself. It's gorgeous. And you can do really funky ladder weave with the tubes like that.
Oh, great idea. Someone said that about another tube, and I keep forgetting. That's such a good idea. I'm going to remember to do that. Just a little reminder. Natural citrine coming up for you. Yes, it's natural. You would not expect that amount of mamuka colour, that richness to come through of a natural citrine, but we are. Not long. Okay, I'm bringing to you your Unikite cubes now. So from tubes to cubes. Unikite is a beautiful gemstone. Pairs it together. I absolutely love Unikite. It brings together two gemstones, which is why it has many connotations to unity. So if you wanted to send a gift to a loved one, maybe overseas, or maybe someone you just don't get to see that often, I thought it is Unikite.
It sure looks it to me.
Looks it to me. So I've just been told it wasn't Unikite. I was like,
I don't know what else it might be.
I don't know what it definitely it is Unikite. Of course it is. Sheridan just likes to keep me on my toes. She does. Unity gemstone for £7.95, and these are for your 4mm cubes. As I said, the gemstone of unity, so, you know, because it's two gemstones being brought together, basically. And I think that's a lovely connotation as a gift. Send it out to someone. Minute to win it. Stop the clock! Rewind! We're starting again. We're starting again. £7.95 reducing today to team. £5.95. Start that clock. There you go. £5.95. We are giving you the end. We're moving on to the next item in around about 45 seconds. So not long at all to wait on this one until we're moving on to the next one. Nice work to Cardiff and Manchester, and oh, do you know what? Would go rather nicely, just because I know I've done this already, but would go rather nicely, I think. Just a thought.
Adding a bit of foliage to your desert tones, and that's always a win.
Yeah, definitely. I think something like these are, you know, something like these, sorry, are great to have in your stash because they are, as you say, foliage tones. They are sort of your flora and fauna tones, aren't they? Lovely for all year round. And, you know, as we're saying, for unity, great as little memento gift to maybe post out to someone as well, because these aren't too big, depending on how many you use, that you'd have to pay more for postage.
True that,
Just a side note, if I can save money, I will. £5.95, good work. Okie pokely. I've got a loose gemstone now for you now. Oh.
Wow. Just wow. All kinds of wow.
Oh my, is this pretty?
Yes.
Feast your eyes. Honestly, in my opinion, this should be set into gold.
Oh, look at that cut. Oh my goodness.
That to me is gold standard quality. It's my birthday this time next week. Yes, I will be the ripe age of 32.
You're a wee babe.
I know, I'm a sparrow still. That's what my mum says. But this is my birthstone. The first piece of amethyst jewellery I bought for myself was around this size, not too dissimilar in cut. On discount sale, it was £165. You're getting the gemstone for £4.95. So, unless you want to be paying about 160 quid for a setting, I would say you're getting yourself a bargain here. And just to let you know, this is a calibrated size. So, if you took this into an independent jeweller, they will often have calibration elements that they can just prong set this in for you. Your perfect 8mm brilliant cut round, £4.95. If you are like me and you were a February baby, oh, go on, treat yourself. You absolutely deserve it if you're like me and you're a February baby, and some of you may well be. Greater London you're in. I've got multi-buyers, Wiltshire, Lincolnshire, Cardiff, Cornwall, I've got Suffolk, I've got Devon. My producer's saying if you're not checking out very soon, you've missed out.
That is a sumptuous, deep gemstone in its size for the price. That's amazing.
It's incredible,
Absolutely
that, isn't
amazing.
it? Wow, well done. Oh, sorry, sweet pea, say it again. Peridot. Oh, a lot of peridot, right. First thought, ooh. First thoughts on this, please, Jem, my love.
I want to team it with the garnet from the 9 o'clock kit.
Yes.
Because I think that kind of peridot green with a garnet is going to work beautifully. That's my first thought. You've got kind of a nice drop, an irregular drop form, which is so lovely in Tree of Life. They're really, really beautiful. I'm just trying to see if I can work out whereabouts this is from.
China.
I was trying to guess which one.
Sorry. Oh, right, whether you're talking about Chengbai or who knows. Oh, hello. Okay, I've just heard the price, sorry. Wait, is that
Seriously?
under 5? Oh, no, over 5. Wait, what do you mean, no, it is? Oh, it is! I heard you say 5, but I didn't know if you said under 5 or 5.95. That's why I was like, 4.95 shouldn't be, you saw that, but 4.95 is actually your price today. I'll hold it out just so you can see how much you are getting. Remember, next door neighbours to diamonds down there in the mantle of our planet. These have come on a long old journey, and I don't just mean from China. You have got something which has travelled miles through volcanic activity and serious amounts of pressure and heat and unimaginable circumstances to be with us, and you're getting it for £4.95. It is a bit of a flabbergasting price, really, considering the journey this has been on.
And it's got tassels.
Just as she said that, we had someone else check out.
Was it foot tassels? What I mean is, you know that a gemstone has got a bit of an extra go to it when we put tassels on it. So, tassels, strand, yes please.
Yes, please. Have you got that piece anywhere near you?
I might make a little bit of a noise getting it out.
Do you mind?
Yes, it's right here.
You know what I'm talking about, don't
I do,
you?
yes.
We did a Facebook Live earlier on, and I asked Jem to bring like a picture of herself when she was younger, a random artefact, and some of her favourite pieces of jewellery. And one of the pieces of jewellery was basically on one of these. So have a little look at this, and then we'll get some inspiration. These are your green onyx, and they are divine. These are big carat weight that you're getting, 495. Oh, thank you, Jem. And look at what Jem's done with one very, very, very similar. How incredible is that lovely design with that beautiful gecko lizard-esque affair?
I'm just super impressed that Sheridan knew it was a gecko.
Gorgeous, isn't it? And we were talking a little bit before and kind of the inspiration and things behind this, but the gemstone set this design off, didn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It was looking at the colourway and thinking, wow, that is super. Absolutely super.
How many different shapes? Different. I've got 2 marquees, I've got 1 drop, I've got 1 oval, I've got 1 elongated oval, I've got in nearly a round.
But
so, plenty.
The 2 marquees are quite different, aren't they? Because one of them is quite sharp and the other is more gentle. I adore a marquise on cabochon. Aren't they beautiful?
Why?
it just leads the mind somewhere else. And these are gemstones which will really illuminate as well. So put them in a window, put a light source behind them, add them to your tea light decorations, and you will be able to see a little bit more. There you go. How magical is that?
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it?
But I do love those marquises. They're gorgeous because it makes you think of different ways to set things. And also sometimes when I'm working with a rounded or an oval cabochon, I don't necessarily feel comfortable adding a point to the base. Whereas if I'm working with a beautiful marquise on cabochon,
then you do.
Just lets you do other sort of ideas, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Right, Sheridan has just said, these should have sold out by now. I actually don't get it. Have you seen the carat weight? Have you seen this gemstone? It's closed way above that. It was $14.95, wasn't it? But she's been set the challenge to clear out a bit of stock. So she's going to. Closed before at $14.95. Sheridan's now said, $7.95. It is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous opportunity that you've got here. £7.95. Oh my goodness. What do you think of that? You're flying in now. $14.95, it's closed out. Middlesex, you were in straight away. You knew we were going to do a great deal, as was Gloucestershire and Greater London, but now the rest of you are grabbing a few. Well done. I'm going to have to move on from that because I think Sheridan's realised the error of her ways. She says, actually, a little bit annoyed.
That's absolutely fabulous. That works out really, really beautifully. Absolutely amazing.
Bargainacious per one.
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to do a maths but couldn't. I love it when
Glitz
you do that.
and glamour.
Yeah, I can see why.
This is so... What is the designer I'm thinking of? Vivienne Westwood.
Oh my gosh.
See how it's like almost the Vivienne Westwood logo?
Yes.
This is glitz, this is glamour. Yeah, it's magnetic. Cool, blimey, that is magnetic. Hang on. There you are. Very, very, very strong indeed. Very, very sturdy. You have got here, you heard that, didn't you? Boy, oh boy, you did. You have got here sturdiness, security, $7.95. It's genuine gold. You've got gold plating over the top of this brass. And you have got that incredible amount of cubic zirconia with this. It is very special. Hi, are you placing the Shanghai on pre-order? Sorry, we tried, we couldn't.
Sorry.
Sheridan's saying we've literally had about 10 people.
I have heard that keyboard is like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheridan has really been trying to do it, but it's not long to wait now.
No.
It's what, 12 or 13 minutes maybe?
Yeah,
maybe
ish.
15?
Ish. We're launching it tonight. We are very excited. We did try and put it on pre-order, but sometimes the computer knows better than us. So I'm sorry about that, but not long to wait now. Let's do you this findings pack. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Are you actually kidding me?
Under a tenner. Just remember,
No
under
way.
a tenner. Just remember, it's under £10 day. Only the final few hours of it, but it is. These are stunning. Look at these head fins. Genuine cubic zirconia at the end of that head pin. Just turn that into a ring, hammer it out, done. Beautiful. Earrings, sorted. You've got 5 of those. Look at this clasp as well. 3-strand connector clasp, cubic zirconia, all inlaid into there. Beautifully channel set, absolutely smooth in its design. $9.95 for the whole pack. Look at the texture on this design here. It's lovely, that, isn't it? Really nice texture, but then... Flip it.
Oh my goodness.
Same.
That is utterly, utterly stunning.
Same. And it's a 3-strander, look.
Do you know, I'm just seeing it with those textured shell pearls from the kit.
Oh, yes.
And I am adoring the rose gold with that textured shell pearl.
Lovely idea.
That looks utterly amazing.
Nice.
I cannot believe you're getting cubic zirconia
Yeah.
and all those findings.
That attention to detail, less
It's
than
amazing,
£10.
that, isn't it? Just a serious amount. Oh, hey up, come here, you.
Well, I should be buying these in the break.
Do treat yourself, why not? You've got beauty and quality here, and it is your rose gold colour, but it also works nicely with your copper coloured wire, doesn't it?
Oh, it will do, yes, absolutely.
As you can see with the... Do you mind passing me the shell? Thank you. As you can see, works nicely. So if you are thinking, oh, I haven't quite got any rose gold, it works really nicely with our wire. So just a side note. Okay, I've got more to fit in. We are going to bring to you... Oh, if you love your rose gold and your cubic zirconia, you're going to adore these, especially if you're into butterflies. This is solid sterling silver again.
Wow. And there's 3 of them, all in the same deal.
Yeah, all together.
Yeah, I'm super impressed.
Let me show you good aperture on these as well. These have got such an amount of sparkle and shine to them. They are going to be perfect. For example, on your bracelets, a little bit like where you've got, for example, the Buddha heads, something like that in between maybe. Could you do something like that with maybe smaller gemstones, obviously, but...
That would be absolutely perfect. And if you got the elasticity earlier on, or go check back
yeah,
see
the
if there's any left.
0.5 black elasticity we did.
There's such a large aperture in these beads that you could go for really quite large beads and then graduate down to the butterfly, graduate back up again, and you could multi-strand the 0.6 mil, the smaller size, which
The
was
0.5.
0.5,
Yeah.
my mistake, sorry.
And it does say 925 as well, so everyone knows. Okay, we've got all 3 for £8.95. I'm squeezing in one more opportunity before the star buy, but I want to do a price drop on these ones. Why? Because we can. We're going to bring it to you. Multicoloured amethyst, by the way, coming up next, which is going to go great with these. Especially because it's sterling silver. £6.95, that's for all 3. This is genuine sterling silver. This is genuine rose gold. If you were to find the silver, the rose gold and the cubic zirconia in a high street store as a charm, what price point might you expect? Because I can tell you this for nothing. When I was on the cruise ships just over Christmas, they did a blowout, clear out cubic zirconia day, and it was a full day at this jewellery store that was on the ship, and it was a clear out, blowout day, and the lowest price pieces you were getting were oh my goodness, hang on, I'm getting it confused with the Tanzanite now. It was blowout deals. I think the lowest price one, that was it, yeah, $49 it was, and it was an individual one piece of jewellery, nowhere near as big as this, and it was by far the lowest. But that was like blow off 80%, 70% discount on all our cubic zirconia blowout deal. That was the cheapest thing you could get. It was one thing. Sheridan's saying, don't get complacent with our prices, and most certainly don't.
They're amazing.
These are solid sterling silver, genuine rose gold, $6.95. By the way, the cubic zirconia pieces at the clear out 60, 70% discount deal it was on everything. Pretty much everything was over $100. There was only like $50 thing that was lower, really. Okay, let's do this amethyst. I've got to say, your bracelet with the likes of this in it would be perfect, would it not?
Oh, definitely. And that's a gorgeous size as well. That works so well. If you got the butterflies, I think you're going to need the amethyst.
Oh, dog tooth amethyst we've got here for you. If I show it to you against, you know, this type of bracelet, you can imagine doing your stretchy elastic design with something like this. I've already bought you the elastic today. If you are brand new, I would strongly suggest you get yourself on JewelleryMaker.com. This is my advice as a friend. Grab the elasticity we did in the previous hour. Grab this strand. You can make a stretchy bracelet like this in minutes and a couple of times over, and you get 2 free strands. £4.95, not your price. We are only going to leave this on for a minute, says Sheridan, because Sheridan is damaging, her words, damaging this. Bear in mind it's dogtooth amethyst. We pay more for dogtooth amethyst. It's got those beautiful qualities in it. Well done to you all. We're going to do 1 minute on the clock with this, and that's it. You ready for a drop? I don't know where this is going, but Sheridan is worried. £4.95, usually, not today. It's going. It's going, gone. This is dogtooth amethyst, remember? So you usually play more. That is a very naughty price point, considering I know full well that at the fiver, this was already a ridiculously low price. We did on the birthday show, not my birthday show, the birthday show in May, the birthday show, no, not my birthday, no, the mid-show birthday, in the mid-show birthday. On the mid-show birthday, we did Dogtooth Amethyst for you, and yeah, let's just say they weren't under £30. They weren't the same as this either, but if you did manage to get them, these would go perfectly with it. I think it's the only size in this way I've seen it. Hi, Jem, Bex, and Fab, Night Owl crew. Hello, Night Owls. We've got Sheridan hooting up a storm. Hoot, hoot. I've got Paul. Hey up, Paul. He's a night owl, he is. I've got the lovely Kerry with us as well. Hey up, Kerry. And I've got Tom. Hiya, Tom.
Floor guy Tom.
There he is. Oh, he knew I was coming to him. Now he's just, do you know what he's doing there? Trying to log off Facebook quick. That's what he's doing. I'm only joking. He's working very hard. Oh, it's Twitter actually, sorry. That was Hi Jem and Bex and Night Owl Cool. I'm an Amethyst Girl too. Becky, birthday coming up this Friday. 61 and counting, woohoo! Happy birthday, Sue! 61, oh well. I love that. I love 61 is, I think, one of those ages, because I remember when my mum and dad turned 61, and my mum said that she felt better at 61 than she did at 41.
I think it's empowering.
More confident, yeah. So I hope you have a fabulous time, Sue, I really do. Mwah. I'm about to bring to you my citrine. Now, this is not just any old citrine, this is genuine citrine. Now, I did mention earlier on, actually, that this was natural citrine. I have now seen that it is not. It is a filled citrine, by all accounts. The colour of it, though, is natural. No, it's all right. I have got for you big quantity, great price, star buy. Do you know what? Just check the documentation on it. Do you know how to pull that up when you go into the main bit and there's two buttons and it says documents? Click on documents. Because I'm going to be straight with you. This doesn't look filled to me. It really doesn't. I've seen filled citrine. This doesn't look filled. I'm probably entirely wrong, but it's worth a check. The colouring of this, I think, is absolutely beautiful. And I think it's going to go great alongside your launch gemstone coming up brand new tonight in around about 9 minutes. What is it for you that this optimistic, positive gemstone sort of says and does for you?
Well, I'm under strict instructions to be very careful about what I say, but it does make me feel positive and healthy. And there are various applications for it around the year.
Yeah.
Around the world. So, yeah, you do your own research and enjoy it. But I think that's a lovely combination. I wouldn't necessarily have gone for that, but yeah.
I don't know why, it just made me want to pair it. Not long, by the way, we're talking like 7 minutes until we launch that for you. It is so happy, it is so optimistic, and I think away from, you know, aside from crystal healing attributes and beliefs in the gemstone, I think we can say it's a positive and happy one, because I think the colour makes you think of sunshine, it makes you think of sand, it makes you think of blooms, it makes you think of the daffodils that are coming out at the moment.
Love daffodils, they are optimistic and cheery. What I'm seeing from this angle is a really glacial aspect. It's like sunlight trapped in dew on a mirror in the garden. Does that make sense? And there's some real beautiful tones within this strand.
Yeah.
There's a couple of slightly darker ones, which are kind of makes me think of Madeira just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it is a really beautiful strand. I would make every single one into a ring, because they're slightly flat on one side and they would work so beautifully against the skin.
Can we also talk about the glow?
It's amazing.
Absolutely. Oh, blimey.
Wow.
That glow is incredible.
Citrine isn't phosphorescent, is it?
No.
But do you know what? If somebody was to say to me, this strand actually is,
You go,
I'd believe them.
I understand.
Because it does have that real glow.
That inner glow is palpable, and we do not get to see that often at all on a citrine. £7.95 for full 90 carats worth of your Brazilian citrine that we're getting here. I think it's stunning quality. I think it's happy. I think it's optimistic. And it is an optimistic colour. Sheridan's saying, I don't believe that it is filled. I have seen filled citrine, but this does not, in my opinion, look like filled citrine at all. What it may well be is that is a slight typo at the bottom of your screen, but we will do more research. But you know what? Sheridan says let's do a PR auction on it, just because of the kerfuffle. That was my word, not Sheridan's. Kerfuffle. Sheridan, I don't class as someone who would use kerfuffle. It's a little bit too, I don't know, it's a bit too geeky, I think, for Sheridan. You know what I mean?
I like discombobulate.
That's one of my favourite words, discombobulate. Yeah. Anyway, get ready to be discombobulated because we're about to take this even lower in price. £5.35 every single penny we can squeeze out of this. We absolutely have, so that you're getting it this evening for just £5.35. If we just count up the gemstones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's about 10, so about 20, about 30, about 40, about 50, probably about 50 on this strand for you at £5.35. That is sublime.
Would you or would you not put that with the kit, with the textured shell pearls and the shell in blue and green?
Why not?
I actually think that looks really elegant, really elegant.
I'm wondering if we put it with your firecracker kit, says the lovely Sheridan, which is your next kit. Can you give us a little heads up about what to expect in that?
Heat. That's what I'm saying, one word.
A lot of heat. It's beautiful, strong qualities. A lot of gemstones, including some birthstones, actually. Including some birthstones in that second kit, so that's well worth keeping your peepers peeled for. Can you, Adam and Eve, it? It's time for
Already?
The break. Why has everybody been messaging in Sheridan, question after question about when this is on, what it is, what time exactly, quantities, etc. Why do you think people are so excited about this launch tonight, Gem?
I think that there are very many of our viewer family who are as excited about gemstones like shungite as I am. And, you know, we are limited to what we can talk about and what we can say, but for me, it's a really exciting, exhilarating gemstone to work with, and I've added it to my shopping platform where I sell my handmade goods.
Yeah.
So, again, I will say I paid £10 for a single piece and then a further £8 for postage and shipping import.
For one piece.
For one piece, and my single piece was smaller than one of these.
This is a very special opportunity. Now, what you have just said, actually, Sheridan, is what we have been advised to not talk about on the show. But don't forget, internet, research yourself, and second off, we spoke a little bit on our Facebook Live earlier on, sort of the last 2 minutes. So in the break, pull that up on Rebecca Redican Presenter. Probably the last 3 minutes, we talked a little bit about the properties that are believed to be connotated with this. So not long to wait. That's coming up as tonight's must-have after this break.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Join JewelleryMaker this Thursday for our Ask the Expert show. This is your chance to ask guest designers Fleur Hastings, Gemma Crow and Claire McDonald for any advice or questions you may have. Send your questions into our studio by texting 60777 or head over to our JewelleryMaker Facebook page where you can ask your questions. Details are at the top of the page. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
I hope you can join me on Thursday the 21st of February where I'll be launching my brand new chainmail DVD, which is a Persian Weaves edition 2. Lots of brand new weaves on the DVD and lots of kits that go with it. We also have a fabulous showcase of corner drilled gemstones at 10 o'clock and a beautiful deal of the day, which is a chainmail book by Dylan White. So I hope you can join us on Thursday the 21st with myself and Elle for all these amazing goodies.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker. Hi, Sheridan.
Hi.
What are you doing round here, Sheridan?
Lovely.
What does your mug say, Sheridan? Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come. Oh, lovely.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Sheridan's just handed me not 1, not 2, but shed loads of brand new, never before seen. Not by me anyway. I think they are all brand new. Ceramic beads. I've never seen that size
colour.
or colour.
Wow. Love those.
What do you think?
They are beautiful together.
Oh, but these are just a few of them.
Heavenly. Oh gosh.
Got a little sort of half-hour section almost coming up for you in a few tickety boos. But some of them are under a £5. All of them are under a £5. Little heads up for you, so that's coming up soon. Can I just, before we dive into this tonight's must-have, I know you're all waiting, but myself and Jem have just been a-gawking at this. This is a star buy coming up for you in this hour. New to me, microfaceted moonstone, multicoloured, not something I have ever seen before. I am in love. It's coming up for you in this hour, but before all of that, when our guest designers sort of suggest things to us. It can take quite a while for us to bring them in. It can take a while for us to source them, in particularly when it's gemstones. We have an in-house gemologist, and our in-house gemologist, I love her because she's a lovely person, first off, but I love her because she's very receptive to what other people want. And you went to Marie, our in-house gemologist, and spoke about these. So tell us about that discussion and that journey and where it began, please.
It began as a germ of an idea when I started reading about some of these supposed properties of this gemstone. And it just fascinated me. In terms of its physical makeup, it's very heavy in carbon.
It's about 98% from my memory, isn't it? I mean,
is.
that's ish my memory from years ago, but I'm sure it's...
No, that's correct.
Because it's really close to diamond in its makeup, isn't it?
Think about that beautiful film with Christopher Reeve in where he takes a lump of coal and squeezes it, and then he squeezes it again. It's like the in-between stage.
Yes.
It's absolutely glorious. If you like Whitby Jet, I feel that you will like shungite. But do please look into those properties yourself. It has been said to have cleansing and protective properties, but that is again down to something that you would need to do your own research and draw your own conclusions on.
Of course.
I love it. I've added it to my own ranges, and Marie was very helpful in telling me that she was looking into obtaining some, she was thinking about being able to get some, and then it was an excited little email last week saying that she'd actually got it into the business, but also that she'd scheduled it on a show just for me. So I was absolutely delighted to be able to bring this with Becky to you, because for me, it's one of the most exciting gems that you can kind of work with if that's the path that you want to go down.
Definitely. I think the feel of them is really important to talk about because, as I say, they are around about, from my memory, I will research this for you. Is that right? Yeah, I'm being given the thumbs up. It is, right. 98% carbon. Now, remember, diamond is 100% carbon. Now, these obviously almost have an appearance in a way of black diamond, because I think when you get black diamond, they have almost a semi-metallic innard. If they're cut really nicely, they can. And these definitely have that semi-metallic finesse to them, haven't they?
They do, absolutely.
But I want to discuss the touch of these because I think they look... For example, when I see the sheen on these that have almost got like a matte metallic sheen, I'm imagining that these are going to feel as heavy as
a hematite
pyrite or a hematite, but they don't. They almost have a jet-like feel to them.
They do, and they also warm very, very quickly to the skin. So when you pick up a jet, it's lighter and it's warmer instantly. So if you do like your jets, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
A petrified wood, perhaps, something along those sorts of feel as well, if you follow the logic.
Yeah.
But when you pick up a piece of onyx or a piece of hematite, it's cold and it stays cold and it's heavy. But these they're just magnificent, and I genuinely...
They feel so different.
If you were just to carry one around in your pocket as a palm stone or a thumb stone, I think you would really enjoy them. I think you really would.
They do feel stunning. You're looking at gemstones that are around about 2 billion years old from the start of their formation. Bear that in mind because I'm about to show you an incredible under £10 price. Just remember, Jem was talking to us about these originally, £9.95, and that is for all 3 of them. I'm guaranteeing you 3 pieces. Jem, when you originally got your hands on these directly from Russia, you were saying for 1 piece, you had potion packaging of £8, was it?
It was £8 to cover import duty, postage and packaging, and the single piece, which wasn't as sizable or as beautiful as these, was £10. So £18 all told for one.
You're getting 3 for £9.95, and remember, and even if this is your first purchase of the day, £9.95 plus £3.95 on top, potion packaging done, but also with your purchase today, you get our brand new voucher book. This is only on for a couple of days, tonight being one of them. Sheridan's just said, do you know what? as an introduction, as a brand new introduction, because myself and Jem can sit here and explain to you how it feels and the texture of it and the sort of how, you know, it makes you feel, etc. But you don't know yourself till you get it home. So Harrison's gone, I like that story. I'm going to take one of those figures you've just talked about and I'm going to match it.
It's not that one, because my single piece cost me £10. So the other figure I said was
the postage.
£8.
That's what we're going to do for you now. We're going to take this down in price to the postage price. You do get this Springtime Savers booklet with over 150 with it. £7.95. That is absolute launchity. Launch. You are shaking your head at these. Tell us why you're shaking your head at that price. Because obviously you know this gemstone and love this gemstone.
I'm just super impressed. I'm absolutely impressed.
Launch price
Both
offer.
with Marie for chasing it down and bringing it here, and to Sheridan, a huge thank you for doing a little bit of an extra special on that price. That's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. And I really do look forward to seeing how you feel about this gemstone and if it gives you the same sort of things as it does to me.
We had 200 of these. We're in double figures now.
Enjoy them. They're absolutely wonderful.
This is, as far as I'm
This is
aware, the only line we've got. This is literally it. This is definitely the launch of it, and this was top noted for Jem, who sat beside me, because we know how much you wanted this, and hence why you got a little sneaky preview.
I did, yes. I managed to pick that up on Monday night and just have them at home with me and just really enjoy them. They're lovely.
It's the only line we have of your shungai in stock available for you right now. It is beautiful. Trust us, you need to get it home to feel it, because it feels so unlike you might expect it to.
It's magnificent.
It's beautiful.
And I've got, in the sample pack that I took home, I've got one that's very, very smooth and pebbly.
Yeah.
As if it's been on the beach and has been sanded down by nature.
Yeah.
I've got one which is absolutely wonderfully wrappable in its angles. So this has got quite a flat back and then a more angular surface to it.
Yeah.
Here's the little pebbly one, which is absolutely beautiful and smooth. And then the third one in my sample was really, really gorgeous. It was pointed at one end and then almost halved. So it was like a single terminated point, which obviously it doesn't grow in that fashion, but that was the resemblance of its tumbled nature. So you can do all sorts with those. You can just carry them. They're amazing.
They really are.
I do love them.
I have now got, let me work that out in maths, probably about, 55% of the stock gone now then? Or is it close to 60? About that. Between that, percentage of my stock has now gone. So I've probably got about 40%. We've just looked. It's close to 40% of the stock left, and that is it. Get it now at the introductory price because, it's unusual, it's different, and we literally haven't ordered anything else in like this. Can I just check this with you? Because it varies gemstone to gemstone and product to product. When you first spoke to our in-house gemologist about this, was she able to order it in the next week?
Absolutely not. Marie had to go through so many different processes, and this was a dialogue which went on for months and months. It was autumn of last year that I first mentioned this, and it was a case of, well, can you get beads? No, we can't find beads. Can you get this? Can you get that? Not even something that Marie was overly familiar with. Yeah. So to go down the rabbit hole and be able to find this for us, I think is absolutely wonderful. And I shall be sending her a lovely glowing email tomorrow because I'm just very grateful to be able to be involved in it. And if there are any left at the break in the 9 o'clock hour, I might go and tap my out.
The reason I asked that is purely because obviously that's taken months and months and months. As we are aware, we haven't got any other coming in yet, so it genuinely might be months.
Could well be.
Until you see it again. So.
If you see a garnet strand that you love, you know that there will be another garnet strand. It might not be exactly the same, but there will be another garnet strand
another one coming up at some point.
There might be a bit of labradorite at some point.
Yeah.
But shungite?
Not so much. Have a little look at what we've got here for you. These are your wire end tips. These are absolutely divine. What are we loving about our wire end tips today?
They add just a wonderful element of finishing to your jewellery. It not only acts as a preservative, so if you're working with a silk perhaps, you can protect it, make it last longer. But you can also protect the findings that you're using. So if you attach this to the end of your piece, turn your threading material back through, and you're either going to knot it or crimp it, and then add on your crimp cover, which I think mentioned may be coming up later. Then you've got a really beautiful solid end which you can add in your jump ring, or you can take these directly into your toggle clasp or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are absolutely glorious.
That's amazing, isn't it? £5.95 for you. I think that is such a good opportunity, and it is solid sterling silver. If we're looking for that luxurious professional finish, this is what you want. And remember also, it is about longevity as well of our elements and of our pieces, because you are in essence, if you say did have cord going from this, you've got cord against metal. Which do you think is going to win out?
Absolutely. So your metal is always going to win the battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So to have the threading material run through, and you can use this with silks, you can use it with your natural fibres, but it works really beautifully well with the beading thread. So if you've got some of the silver beading material, then you've got kind of silver throughout your whole piece, which adds an element of luxury, and if you're making to sell, then kind of hikes it up a little bit maybe.
Of course. Well done, £5.95. And by the way, speaking of cords and threads, although it's not quite the same, cotton pearls that we launched earlier on in the lavender 10mm, very, very, very popular. But also, if you like big, bold looks, I have got the ceramics collection, some brand new elements coming up in a bit. We are actually going to do that mini section now for you. They're all brand new, I'm being told, all of them, which is always exciting at the best of times. But let me show you the labradorite drops. Well, I'll show you my 2-star buys actually coming up.
Oh, how lovely.
In this hour.
Hey! My top 2 gemstones in one backhand.
You can't say fairer than that, can you? Sheridan made a noise when she saw this labradorite, which was like, do the noise again. It's really weird. It's like
surprised joy. Let's go with surprised joy.
Yeah, like someone's just jumped into custard. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. It was a weird noise, and I liked it. But you've got the lovely labradorite coming up for you in this hour, and that incredible microfaceted multicolour moonstone. Just doesn't happen. Before all of that, let's dive into a mini segment on our ceramics, shall we? Let's get started with something a little bit... Ooh, the drops. Let me just double check these. They are the ovals. Now, these are the only ovals I've got, and I love them. They are boho chic. They are artistic. If you've got an artist in your family, you can't say fairer than these. These are divine.
Do you know what they remind me of? Vintage 1950s jewellery. I had a lady who lives in my village come to me a couple of years ago and asked me to repurpose a broken down set of ceramic jewellery from the 50s, which had been her mother's. And it has that kind of feel to it, so vintage, definitely.
Totally. We're not messing on the price. We're doing under £5 on all of our ceramics tonight. Brand new, launching for you now. For 3, this, mind you. £3.95. I've not seen us do this shape. I love this. As someone who, we are all crafters, I know this is Jewellery Maker, but we're allowed to talk about other crafts, let's face it. I don't think any of us just make jewellery. How beautiful. Doesn't this remind you of certain paintings? You know, when you do like maybe your toothbrush, you know, spatterings, for example, it's always got watercolour like nuances in it, kind of like when you do the wet on wet technique and you get that dispersion of colour that comes from these. Every single one is individual and unique. You have got just beauty in this. You could use these on stretchy bracelets, couldn't you?
You absolutely could. I would tend to use one and then combine them with some 8 or 6 mil beads to go around them. Wouldn't they make amazing light pull cords? Ends.
Fabulous. $3.95 and moving on. Let's go for the white now. This is going to be popular because this is going to go with absolutely everything. You might be thinking, well, why ceramic as opposed to anything else?
Oh, they sound amazing. What a beautiful surface to them.
Gorgeous, aren't they? Why would you say ceramics fit in well with jewellery?
I think it's just nice to be able to offer something that's different to the norm, and it is a medium which people have used in jewellery for centuries.
Yeah, definitely.
With a ceramic, you can kind of pick and choose your finish, but it still has a more elegant earthen feel to it.
Definitely, and it's genuine porcelain, remember. So when we talk about ceramics, I think the name of porcelain is completely up there with the likes of bone china, etc., isn't it?
It is.
If you are from, you know, my neck of the woods, or even if you've just been, you will know that there is the likes of Wedgwood, you know, and the potteries in general, actually, around sort of up north. $3.95 for you. I'm doing 1 minute on everything. Huge drill hole in there. Even if you just put this on a 2 mil cord, which you probably could, as a little wish bracelet, $2.95. That truly is. You are getting 11 of them. It's real porcelain that we're dealing here with. And remember, each and every one of these is fired. Each and every one of these is hand fired. We're being asked if it would break easily, and it depends what you mean by easily. I'll be entirely honest with you. These ones have already been dropped on the floor today. Yep, in fact, they all have, because whilst we were doing recordings and taking pictures of them, they decided to go on a wander, and none of them were harmed.
They're round and they're not on a strand, so they are going to go for a bit of a womble.
Yes, of course, yeah.
I think if you knotted between them, that would endeavour to protect them, but you do have such a vast drill hole there as well. You've got so many options in how you can utilise them.
Yeah.
And it's such a glorious finish to them.
I
really
know, it's
pretty.
like a bubble finish, isn't it?
Oh, how lovely.
Well done. Well done. I've got to move on. Let's go to red now. These are in 11 mil again. Now, this red's an interesting one. I think it is like very luxurious red, like you might see on superstars, like bright red lipstick, or you might see on the bottom of a Christian Louboutin heel. It's that kind of red. It's a romantic and passionate red, but it's not just plain. It's got a coating to it too. How great would these go with your second kit, says Sheridan?
Gorgeous. Yes, that would be really lovely.
$3.95. Nah, don't think so. We're doing a drop down for you tonight. Again, there's 15 in total. $3.95. Nope, $2.95. These may be with your cotton pearls. Beautiful, big, bold jewellery, but not too weighty. Because again, the weight on these in compared to, say, this were an 11 mil garnet, very different. The specific index on a garnet, much greater than something like this would be. So a bit more lightweight jewellery. So if you love that big, bold, dramatic look, but you don't want to be weighed down like, I don't know, Hulk Hogan wearing a sink.
Mr. T in 1985.
Great, yes, better. Then grab it whilst you can at £2.95 for you. Beautiful intensity, rich qualities you've got here. So £2.95. Well done to every single one of you. I just think that's great. 0800 644 655 JewelleryMaker.com. Also get us on the app if you so wish. It's free to join us, don't forget. So well worth doing it. And also what I like about Jewellery Maker is that we do, everybody gets the final closing price. You know, it's not like if you pay this amount a month then you get a better deal. Everyone gets the same. Let's do
Always
the
good.
largest ones now. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, not at all. I just said it's always good to know that you're getting the same good deal.
I love these.
They're beautiful.
Just look into one of them.
Ooh. That's a grown-up pink.
That is proper coral colour, isn't it?
So I would want to pop that with a turquoise colour.
With that kind of colour?
Yes.
maybe.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Absolute perfection. And the size difference, just alternate them.
Why not?
Gorgeous.
£3.95 usually. All 10. All 10. What? Get back here, you. Bouncy McGee. £3.95. Nah. £3.95. 10 seconds gone. £2.95. There you go. £2.95 for you. That is a brilliant opportunity. And as you see, huge aperture on these. Lovely sheen, great quality, lovely on your cord. You could even cream a hemo through the middle of these.
Oh, you could,
yes. Have you got any of that wire mesh? They'd go nice in the middle of this.
They would, and then you could pop some of the smaller ones inside the wire mesh and then pop the wire mesh through the next bead.
Gorgeous. I think that brings out even more of the peachy colours in this sort of multicolour moonstone strand. I think that works really nicely. So, do grab them whilst you can. I've got some, if you like pinks, by the way. Feeling had.
Flamingo. I don't know why that was heavily accented. I'm very sorry.
Thanks for the apology. No, I liked it. Okay, this is the final one for you now.
How beautiful.
This is, you know when you get blue greyhounds? They're
Yes.
this kind of colour, I think.
I think it's
But
a
magical.
sumptuous dove.
I mean, when you're right, and you are right. Yeah, you're right.
I like a blue greyhound as well, though.
No, yours is much more romantic than mine. I have got for you here your grey metallics, metallic finish, intro price coming in. These are your porcelain, created ceramic beads that you've got here. They're £3.95 to £2.95, and that is for a pack of 10 with them. We've got a minute until we're moving on from these. Don't forget, I've got loads more to come. I will just let you know that your shoe light is very popular, but it is essentially a goner. Literally, probably about, what did we say? Like, probably about 30% of the stock gone at this point on them, if you did want to get them. But also, just to remind you, I've got that kit coming up in a little bit, which is very, very warm, very, very spicy, very intense. That's coming up for you in a bit. Also, let me just show these with... Did you say the pearls? Yeah.
Oh, natural colour. Ooh, wow. Absolute wows.
Yeah.
I have worked recently with a strand very similar to this.
Have you?
Oh, they're glorious, absolutely glorious. And how beautifully do they go with these dove grey?
I really like that. It's a bit unusual having just one in the middle, but...
No, it works. It really works.
And I know this sounds really, really, really strange, but pearls are created by Mother Nature in a mollusk, and they're made in such a way of building up material. Ceramic, kind of the same story.
It's glaze, isn't it? So, how lovely.
Anyway, well done. They were all launches for you. Grab them whilst you can. Let's do the pearls right now. Oh, my days. What's springing to you about these ones, my love?
I would want to add sterling silver or a gold, perhaps, with these. I think they're utterly sumptuous. I've just remembered what day it is. What is going on?
Under £10 day.
That's... No, that's a £21.95 strand.
You'd expect, wouldn't you?
How has this happened?
And remember that today, if you're making a purchase on this, you get a booklet that gives you vouchers all the way up until the 29th of April, and they're all in all worth 150 quid. You get that free. Yep,
How?
free.
How?
Less than 29 left.
How?
How?
How does this happen?
Do you remember how? And that's how for now. With what's his name? And Carol Borderman, I think, was on it for a bit. No, do you not remember that?
No, that might have been slightly after my time.
It was really good. It was like a sort of science show, making science fun. You know what I mean?
Okay, like Tomorrow's World for youngsters.
Exactly like that.
Okey-dokey.
£8.95 for you. A great opportunity. £8.95, less than 5. Oh no, less than 5 available. So I'm going to wish you
Amazing.
luck. That is a fabulous deal.
I missed Tomorrow's World.
That was so good, Tomorrow's World.
So everybody will be driving around in this hydrogen-powered bubble car by 1989.
It is the appetite, right?
Oh my word. There's so much of it. They're huge.
We know that appetite usually forms at like 15 points of a carrot. It's tiny, tiny, tiny.
That's
These are
about
huge.
15 points. That square diamond. That's utterly, utterly insane.
Okay, wait. Sheridan thinks that something's gone wrong. When you fix the price, you can't move. You didn't fix the price. It has been, yeah, go on. Okay, we actually think this is the wrong price completely, but we're going to have to do it anyway because literally we're just going to, this is ridiculous. That is stupid.
I'm just going to get a fiver out of my bag.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Genuinely.
Every one of
It's
those.
natural. It's from Nepal.
No
you know.
way.
Yeah, Nepalese appetite, natural.
So this is the
Huge.
Nepalese skyline. This is what you're looking through the mountains and you see the sky. Oh my word, that is utterly amazing. I would absolutely add 25p authenticity certificate to this.
Yeah.
Appetite is just glorious. There's not another gemstone with that kind of blue vivacity to it.
That's incredible, isn't it?
They're huge. Every one a cocktail ring. Oh, I can't get my breath on that.
What do you mean? Who's going to send an email about it? Yeah. No, I'm aware that's not the right price. You're freelance. Yeah, but you're a producer. You might be a freelance producer, but you're producing. I think if you wanted to send an email about it, you could. Yes, you're right. I have been doing this a long time. I'm aware that blatantly is the wrong price. Let's not dilly or dally. You know that's the wrong price.
Are
I
you
know
going
it's
to
the
get
wrong
into
price.
trouble for this?
Well, no, because it's fixed
That's
price.
all right then.
She literally can't do anything about it.
It's all fine. Fill your boots, fill your baskets. Happy days.
Yeah. And for you are. Hello to Leslie, Margaret, Gertrude, oh no, and Gertrude too. There's a Sandy, Janet, there's also Sue, Mary, Esther, Suzanne, and... Do you not know that song? Correct, well done, Sheridan. Something tells me I'm into something good. Do you know that song? Sheridan, Kerry's more like Little Mix, Ariana Grande, that kind of... You couldn't tell us any of them songs, no. No, all right. But a bit more what?
Pitbull.
Pitbull. Yeah, Kerry's favourite Pitbull. Let's go. Let's do... Oh, hang on, you changed your mind. No, it's all right. Sorry, there's boxes, stacks on boxes here. Oh, you're going to like this a lot, Gem. Let me just remind you, it's under £10 day.
Are you actually kidding me? Oh my word, the gloss,
There's
the
not many.
glow.
There's not many. It's selling out. There's not many. Please be quick. There's not many. Oh my gosh. Single figures.
The light through this gemstone is just something that I wouldn't connotate with kyanite at all.
Isn't that
That
incredible?
is utterly stunning. Can you see just... Oh my word. That's amazing. I can't get my breath. And I genuinely... How is that on today? How?
Yeah. It doesn't actually make sense, does it?
I am angry, Sheridan. Angry that I'm here. Not there.
Not being able to pick up the phone. We've got to have the secret codes sorted here. Yeah. Well done. I'm not surprised that this is a sellout soon.
Bye-bye,
Let's do... That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Enjoy winging your way off with that lovely appetite.
Yeah. Peridot now. Oh, it's in your sauces.
Sauces.
Sauces. Oh, saucy. 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 Oh, wow. Saucy. There you
I
are.
don't think I can do that.
There's no need. It adds absolutely nothing to your life, apart from sometimes when you used to do it in maths class. Just erase a life.
This with pearls, amazing. This with the textured shell pearls from the 7 o'clock kit.
Gorgeous.
Amazing.
Lush, 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 lush. I've got some very bright, very popping, an unusual shape to see it in the saucers or bicones, whatever you wish to call them. Aha, thank you. Best deal ever on that, $6.95. Well done. Look how great, that's the first kit. It's just one of the first kits, mates.
That works.
But
yeah.
That works nice, doesn't it?
Love
Well
those.
done. I gotta move on. We got a lot to do. Let's go for... Oh, speaking of your shell pearl. Ignore one of the words I've just said.
No way.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? Okay, I'm about to do you Bijou natural pearls.
How are these in today?
I don't get it. I don't get it. That makes zero, zilch, nothing, nada sense. Okay, seriously. Bear in mind, we stopped doing these pearls, didn't we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-ish. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100-ish, 110-ish. That's why we stopped doing these. Okay, listen. Jem beside me is, she's busting some moves. This is silly. This is so silly that you aren't going to believe that these are real, but they are. Therefore, let's... Your initial thoughts on the price you've just heard, Jem?
No. Down.
Hello. I have
Sweetheart,
wet buyers.
you know what to do.
There's not just one, let's not be silly. Natural lavender freshwater pearls, approximately 110-ish. Oh, this is... It's impossible to explain. Add 4 to your basket.
I do
May as well.
not get it. I don't get it. I do not understand.
£5.95. £5.95. £5.95 for a natural coloured lavender pearl, which we stopped doing for really, really ages.
Sterling silver end. Sterling silver jump rings, 2 of, and a little clasp.
Yeah.
That would be for me a £45 bracelet. And then you've
Half the stock's
got
gone.
the other 2/3 of the strand.
Yeah, to have fun with. Jem, I just love your reaction, says Lisa. Gorgeous name, Lisa. I can tell you really, really, really know and love your gemstones.
Thank you very much. You're very kind. I cannot... Do you feel for me?
Do you know what? Let's throw to a quick VT so everyone can order these. We're going to be back in literally a minute or so.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
%of the stock left. Not gone, 30% left. Well done to Stirlingshire, Worcestershire, Cardiff. I've got Francing, I've got Gloucestershire, West Midlands, Conway, Nottingham, Warwickshire. I've got Buckinghamshire, Gwent, Cardiff, Somerset, Lanarkshire, Lancashire. I've got Cheshire in. I do feel for you, Jem. They must be somewhere of sneakily ordering. Shh, don't tell the bosses.
I have been begging for years and years to have a little red button on the desk, which I can just plunge when something really takes my fancy.
Really special.
Thank you, darling.
Lisa, thank you for getting in touch. I love that name.
It's beautiful. It's very glamorous sounding.
It is. It's got a touch of the Sound of Music about it as well, doesn't it? A little bit.
Still yet to see the Sound of Music.
What?
I know, but I did watch Bullet for the first time last week.
Never heard of that.
Steve McQueen, late 60s, early 70s car chase film, San Francisco.
Good.
It was amazing.
Was it?
What do you mean I got...
Sheridan says you lost me at Steve McQueen, to be honest.
Okay, to a search engine, Steve McQueen's eyes. Come on.
And you lost Kerry as well, by all accounts. Just to remind you, I've got this coming up for you as a start by the beautiful, beautiful Rainbow Moonstone and Labradorite. Not long on that. Before it though, let's do the emeralds, and these ones are your rondels. Is it the biggest one, Fab? Yeah. Oh, these are huge.
It is under £10 day.
You had a touch of the Wayne's World totally excellent about you then. You really did. What do you think of these whoppers?
They're huge, absolutely huge.
You've got to be looking in the centre of these over a carat on the middle ones. These ones here, you've got to be over a carat, haven't you? Easily.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk pounds, pence and pennies. £9.95. Sheridan's going to do something silly. Sometimes, you know how people view words differently? Do you know what I mean? When Sheridan says silly, that would be to others absurd, over the top, ridiculous. Sheridan likes to play it down with silly. I get worried when Sheridan says silly because it's... you know, it's like when your friend rings and they're meant to be meeting you at 8 and they say, I'm going to be a bit late, and actually they rock up at 9:15. Do you know what I mean? It's like Sheridan's, like she's using silly and you think, oh, quarter of an hour difference, but oh no. So, let's get ready. Let's get raring. She's going to do it for 1 minute only. Let's do it. You ready for this? £9.95. The arrows are rolling down. £6.95 for you. You've got 95 carats worth at 69. I'm trying to make the price higher. £6.95. Absolutely natural. Those pieces you're looking at right now, got to be over a carat. Majority of them that you're watching.
Easily, yeah, most definitely. They're amazing.
Alison Tarry as timely attacks of the leg cramps. Oh yes, on ordering, of course she does. Yeah. Frances goes, I've got a bit of a leg cramp. She's gonna have to go for a walk.
I'll go and stretch it out in the corridor.
Yeah, because I've seen your leg stretches. A little bit of behind the scenes goss. Jem loves a good stretch. You're quite a bendable person, aren't you?
Just a little bit.
Honestly, does some rare, unusual stretches before show to get limbered up. It's fascinating.
I had an aching muscle.
A foot was in her hand. Honestly, I kid you not. Well done. Let's do lapis lazuli.
Don't worry, I won't
now.
do it on air. It'll be fine.
Let's delicious. Now, these have got to be natural, haven't they? What do you think?
Most
Is my moonstone on
definitely.
pre-order? My moonstone is on pre-order and it is flying, 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 flying. I love this.
Do you know, I don't think I would have popped a moonstone next to lapis, but that is absolutely stunning together, and especially to have the very different, you've got the faceted micro size with the really quite generous cubey kind of nuggets. They're gorgeous. That really works together.
I quite like the idea of maybe going with this and actually ordering them in kind of tone, so maybe lighter at the end to the darker ones in the middle, almost ombre, mirroring, and then literally these are spaces in between and that shade changing with them. Because this strand is obviously, it's a handed strand, but you've got peaches, greys, pure whites in there. But I think it looks like the sort of starlight sparkle you're getting in the lapis, which, remember, is natural, because it's only £9.95. Oh, hang on. It's not. No, it's not, said Sheridan. Nah, said Sheridan.
That was the noise I made when I played the Wicked Witch of the West when I was 7.
£5.95. Back to the Wicked Witch. What was this in?
Oh, it's just a local production, but yeah, Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, that is. Which one's the Wicked Witch of the West? She's not the one who gets crushed by the house, is she?
Oh, it's such a long time ago now.
It was a long
You're
time
asking
ago.
questions.
One of them gets squished and the other one gets melted, doesn't she?
Oh, I melted.
You were melted. Oh.
Melted.
Sheridan, you are really getting on my nerves with these prices. I either let the phone go flat and use the app, or I turn over Beck's. Stop. Sorry, capital letters. Sheridan, what's your retort? We do this for people like you, Jane, she says. That's what I do, she says. It's what I do.
Strand like that, you can really play with the shapes as well as the colours, can't you? Because it's suitable for any gender, I think, but you can mix that with gold for a very traditional feel, but you can also mix it up with your antique bronze. If you put it with a rose gold, it takes on a completely different feel.
Yeah.
But you can make jewellery with this that's quite feminine, or you can go sort of quite masculine. Some bronze-coloured faux leather or something would look really cool.
Grab them ones whilst you can. Not long as well on the labradorite. Oh, very shortly, in fact. Very shortly. As about before that, though, we brings... What is it, I wonder?
Oh, so many boxes.
There are 3 full boxes stacked one on top of the other.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Okay, that's strong. That's strong, Beryl. Strong strands. Gosh. Beryl is a high-priced gemstone. Beryl is a high-cost family of gemstones as a general rule. And boy, have you got some of the best loved hues in here. I've got morganite colours in here. I've got goshenite colours in here. I've almost got heliodor colours in here. I've got aquamarine style of colours here. It's £6.95. £6.95 only. Make my money back. That's my game. Make my money back, Gem. How am I going to make money back on this strand?
Well, have a look through, and I'm seeing a morganite just here, which has got a really elegant shape and glow to it, and a little bit of extra translucency.
Yeah.
I'd pick one of those and I'd make that into a wire-wrapped ring, and I would probably sell it for about £16.95 in a plated metal. So I've made you your money back.
Thank you.
Bit of a tenner towards your time and your effort, and you've still got a strand to play with. So happy days.
Lisa says, no, don't ever stop. Lisa, we love you. I'm sure you didn't text it with that amount of drama.
I bet you did.
No. Somebody please take the remote off me and switch channels. Help, says Joan. Help. Someone take the remote.
Stick with it.
Stash building. And remember, what's the theme tomorrow? tomorrow? Is it under £10 tomorrow? I don't think it is. I don't know, but I don't think it is. Does anyone know, team?
Can I borrow that strand, please?
By borrow, do you mean steal?
No, I don't mean steal. I want to look at a couple of those gemstones
Yeah,
which
go on
have
then.
got my interest piqued.
Go on then. One opportunity until the micro moon comes on screen, and it is... Yes, I adore this design. I brought this to you the other week, and I bought myself one. It's, for me, it's quite monocovinada, I think. For me, it's got that real sort of finesse. It's not a million miles away for things I've seen, you know, in windows of like Shop Hard and things like that. It's got this incredible solid sterling silver finesse. All of that cubic zirconia in the centre. Plated in rhodium, which basically means if you like the shine and glow of this silver, good, because it's not really going anywhere. Rhodium lasts much longer in its shine qualities. It's less likely to... age, let's say, than that of sterling silver. But I know it's beautiful as a seamless design as it is, but remember, the loops in this are large enough for you to be able to add charms onto, etc. Maybe even, you know, some of the moonstone I've got coming up in one opportunity. $15.95.
Layer them up.
That's not below £10, Sheridan. I'm going to do something really, really bad, says Sheridan.
Which, by comparison to silly, sounds quite dramatically scary.
Does a bit. How much? Are you joking? Why are you doing that? But does that even pay for, like, electricity? Do you know what I mean? Does that, let alone...
Paul, gonna have to put £1 in the meter.
Yeah. 1 minute clock, 50% off. We're making nothing but friends. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's a bracelet. It has got your clasp on. Sheridan says, I am never doing this again. If this doesn't sell out, then was her exact noise. Sorry if you got a bit of my spit on you. We're all friends here. £7.95 for you today. It is an incredible opportunity. We are taking a hit, by the way, a big hit. In fact, we're making nothing but friends here. But hey, we're making good friends, so it's absolutely fine. It's lovely to be alongside you. It really, truly is.
Definitely layer those up. Get 4 or 5 of them and set them around the wrist at slightly different lengths, so you get a cascade of all those discs all jumbled up together. You can even plait the chain. It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's nice. There will be another opportunity of this. But Sheridan says, I will not be bringing this to you at this price again. Fact. Fact. You all right there, Paul? You all right there?
Yeah.
Having a little giggly cough here. A giggly cough. Sheridan's saying, in not these words, I'm definitely not doing that at that price again. Make it a bit bluer. Okay, and we are about to bring to you a star buy that I think is going to make you smile. I've never seen a strand like this. I adore it. If you want sparkle, interest, and an almost aura-like quality of gemstone, you are getting a handed, mirrored strand of micro-faceted moonstone. Should it be about $32.95? All right, maybe I'm going a bit farther. Jewellery Maker price, Jewellery Maker price, Jewellery Maker price.
I don't know,
21, 22.95, yeah, 21, 22.95, yeah. Stop by. This is de Verijn. And I don't spell stuff weirdly for nothing. Have a look at this strand. I've folded it in half. It is incredible. The way that the sparkle and shine vibrates from the centre of this is captivating. The surface of these, the facet junctions, are perfect. We have got for you the shine and sparkle of surface, which adds intensity, but wait until you get this home to see. the way that that chatoyancy shines brightly from the centre. We have got workmanship beyond belief right here. If you're with me and remember the days where JewelleryMaker brought to you microfaceted gems, and we started the price at the 35 or 39 price mark. If you remember those days, you'll already understand this is spectacular. If you remember the days not so long ago when we would do microfaceting and the start price for for quartz alone, without sterling silver, just the gemstones, was $19.95. But now, I'm bringing you phenomenon gemstones at under a tenner. But why? Is it because we've gone for lesser quality moonstone? Well, let's not kid ourselves. You can see instantly that there is no lesser about these. The colour is natural. We've got the peaches, the greys, the whites. You can see the quality is not lesser. Is it because we haven't bothered with the cut? Not on your Nelly. To be able to create the microfacet work takes so much skill. I have been lucky enough to be taught how to cut a gemstone. I was creating a round and Sheridan's just said, me too, and I'm never doing it again. Boy, oh boy, it's stressful. It's stressful, it's skill. You don't know whether or not, you know when you're doing it wrong. It is ridiculous. Can we see it on the white? Yeah, of course you can. What you've got here is serious skill. And I was trying to cut, I think it was an 8mm round, pretty sure it was an 8mm round. And it came out, it's like colouring with your right hand if you're left-handed. Yeah. It's like patting your head with one hand whilst rubbing your stomach with another whilst hopscotching. Do you know what I mean? It's a proper skill, and to be able to do it micro-facetedly like this, then strand it in order, because remember, it's not a machine that strands it in order. We don't put this through, I don't know, some sort of magical seeing computer that strands them for us to get that order. All cut by hand, all done by hand, all stranded by hand, all naturally created by hand by Mother Nature for you today under a tenner. Well done, multi-buyers. Tyrone, Cleveland, Oxfordshire, Greater London, Gloucester, Cardiff, Ayrshire, Cheshire, Yorkshire. Well done, everyone. You're multi-buying galore tonight for you. 8 carats, $8.95.
Amazing. It's like £11 south of where I think it should be.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's on a really, really, really good day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love Moonstone. It's got so much to give you in every essence, but to have all of those different tones on one strand and for it to be microfaceted.
It's ridiculous, as they would say in Harry Potter. We started with 150, says Sheridan. We're now in double figures. Sorry, I felt like someone just put you through a weird voice changer then. Sheridan just went, like that. It's nuts.
Alien invasion.
You were very excitable. How many of them sweets have you had? She's like, I think that's what the problem is. And she sat unwrapping another sugary sweet. And so you clear the price. $8.95. Nope, not right now. Not today. Not right now. Not on Sheridan's hyperactive sugar-induced watch. You ready for this? Well done at £6.95 for you. You've got a solid full 8 carats worth of your incredibly faceted. Look how close you are there. How many inclusions are you seeing on that? Do you know what? I'm going to fold it in half. Good luck, every single one of you. That is incredible. It's put in order. It's beautifully faceted. How many inclusions can you see on this? Because to be honest, to me, it's nothing. You have got
moonstone with the clear qualities, the white qualities. You've got mocha colours, you've got the peach colours, you've got the pinks almost. This is really special opportunity. A huge well done to every single one of you. It is entirely and absolutely natural. So a big pat on the back, 2 thumbs up. Do not go anywhere after the break. We have got for you a kit that is going to bring you a lot of heat, a lot of passion. We have got birthstones in under £10 kits. For the final hour of our under £10 day, don't go anywhere, we will be back.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Join JewelleryMaker this Thursday for our Ask the Expert show. This is your chance to ask guest designers Fleur Hastings, Gemma Crow and Claire McDonald for any advice or questions you may have. Send your questions into our studio by texting 60777 or head over to our JewelleryMaker Facebook page where you can ask your questions. Details are at the top of the page. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I hope you can join me on Thursday the 21st of February where I'll be launching my brand new chainmail DVD, which is a Persian Weaves edition 2. Lots of brand new weaves on the DVD and lots of kits that go with it. We also have a fabulous showcase of corner drilled gemstones at 10 o'clock and a beautiful deal of the day, which is a chainmail book by Dylan White. So I hope you can join us on Thursday the 21st with myself and Elle for all these amazing goodies.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker and the final hour of our under £10 day. It's lovely to be with you. My name's Becky and sat beside me, of course, is the gorgeous Gem Hawkes, who quite frankly has had two completely polar opposites. Totally polar. Well, Sheridan, I mean it in a... I mean, it's so silly. I am actually sat alone shouting at you on the TV. You're nuts. You're nuts, Sheridan. Oh, she knows. She knows.
This is total polar opposites from
is.
the previous kit and this kit, isn't it, my love?
It is, yeah, absolutely, which is lovely because you can play in one direction and then in completely the other direction.
Yeah.
It's great.
This is so stunningly, specially, gorgeously deliciousness. This is coming up for you in a few tickety boos. God, this is a start buying a bit. Not long to wait. However, possibly the more, let's say, challenging part of this hour will be for people like Jane, who's maybe feeling these prices, feeling these individual items, and feeling the amount of choice. It's about to get a bit harder. I have been set a challenge. The 20 auction challenge. That does not mean that from now till the end of the hour, I've got 20 things to do. That would be too easy. Oh no. Sheridan said we're going to bring you the kits, bring in the next part of the kit, have a demo, watch the demo, enjoy the demo. And then, and only then, does the 20 auction challenge begin. That basically means you're going to be getting 20 products in at like 20 past. So, it's exciting. So, we've got loads coming up for you basically in this hour. It is going to be a bit fast and furious. So for now, let's just chill our beans and enjoy these. Now I'm bringing you two parts of the kit. This is your first one. It's called Be Bold with Gold. And this is your Italian gold filigree drops. Now you are getting 3 of these ones. And you're also getting a fully fledged findings pack with them, which I will just show you is in the maxing colour. If you do not know what these findings are, it will all be explained on JewelleryMaker website, and we are going to have a demonstration for you in a bit. We are going to bring the full findings pack with a display bag that you can of course gift, and 3 of these big beautiful connectors or wirework bases for £9.95 for you. It's a fantastic price point for the amount you're getting, and just check out how dynamic these are. Was drama what you were going for when you saw these filigree elements?
My instant thought with the colourway of the other part of the kit was Bollywood glamour. So the piece to the right, I had to work that out quite difficultly, then made me think of that kind of era, and the other one was just I just always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you?
Why not?
If
Completely.
you can.
I think they're so drama filled and exciting. If you do want to grab them, now is most certainly your chance to do so. These have just been put on screen and they are flying out the door. I've got less than 30. Oh my gosh, less than 30 now.
Wow.
Less than 30 of them are available, so do grab them. We're going to move this part of the kit on if we may, purely because I've got a 20-minute auction coming up. I've now got less than 20 available.
That's fantastic. They're really beautiful to work with. They feel gorgeous in the hand.
They're beautiful, they really are. I'm going to bring you this, and I'm going to let you know straight off the bat, you're getting over 30% discount on this from the original price. Stunning garnet, really intense in its colour. I've also got big amount of your fiery carnelian, double strand. Come back here, you. And 10 metres of your 0.4 2 times over.
You should have got one of the 0.8mm gauge.
Yes, and one of the 0.4, that's what I
one of the
read
0.4.
somewhere, but for some reason, I've got 2 0.4s. But you imagine one's a 0.8, there we go. 0.8 and a 0.4. £17.80 is a discount deal price already, mind you. When I checked on this earlier on, if you took into account all the original prices, it was £22 something or £24 something. So you've already got a price drop there, but you're about to get an even better one. By my calculations, you're about to get more than 40% discount. In fact, it's 44% exactly. 44% discount coming on screen. Get ready, hold on to your hats. Keep holding. £9.95, of course. It's under £10. It's your last one of the kits under £10 in the under £10 day. So grab it whilst you can. 44% discount for you. That's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, for the 4mm rounds of garnet, that's fantastic.
Isn't it?
It's such a beautiful, fiery, variated strand of the carnelian. And I adore carnelian. It's got so much to give as a gemstone. And it tones so beautifully with the golds of the first part of the kit and with the wire that you get. I just had a lot of fun with it. Really enjoyed the kit.
It is just obvious that you've had fun with it. And when we did that Facebook Live before, this reminds me of the fire Poseidon piece. Looks similar to that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does have that sort of feel to it.
Gorgeous. This is very popular. 44% discount on the already discounted £17.80. Sheridan's saying, should we start the demo? Let's start the demonstration. These are very, very popular. I will just let you know that. You were going to say something.
Yeah, I have a minor issue in that my second sample is down a strand of garnet, so I'm going to need to swipe your strand of garnet and break your kit up.
Do it, feel free.
If I can find it in the bottom of my bag, I will, of course, replace it later.
Don't worry, it's fine.
So I'm just going to spin that off the end.
Shall I take some off and then they're not going to fly everywhere?
That would be lovely, thank you
How
very
many
much.
do you want?
Let's
and then
go
I'll
for
tie a
about
knot.
7, please.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
They are.
I'm
Slightly
going
more,
to
but better more
do
than less.
a section of a technique which you can utilise in, I think I've used it in 2 of the designs, in the Dragon Eye design and in one of the pieces with the Italian design. So you see where the garnet rounds are?
Yeah.
Just above that stream of the carnelian, there's kind of a swoosh of the gold wire going around there. That's what we're going to learn.
That design, by the way.
It's a thank you very much. It's a lovely technique which you can use for earrings, for bangles, for just kind of adding into and layering. So the Dragon's Eye, I would probably continue to layer and add another woven piece, and I'd probably end up going to town on it, and it would become so unwieldy. You know, you don't know when to stop.
Yeah, but why not? It's gorgeous. Okie pokely.
Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to be working with the 0.8mm gauge wire, and because I want to just show you a technique, I'm going to work with a relatively short segment onto which I'm going to thread those garnets.
Okay.
So this is only around about sort of 4 or so inches long, and what I will do is I'll just put a little coil at one end of this segment of wire, round nose pliers, and just turn and turn, just little by little, until you get the start of a circle. I've done one complete circuit, and then I'm going to switch over to some flat facing pliers, and these are my bent chain nose pliers, and I'm quite heavy handed with them, so I've marked the wire just by pressing too hard, but that's because I want to show you the basic of the technique. What you can do at home is use your vinyl plastic jaw pliers, nylon jaw.
Yeah,
nylon. I
nylons.
knew it was a plastic of some description. So what we're going to do is add in a couple of these beads onto the 0.8mm gauge, and I don't believe that I had any that didn't go on to the 0.8. So I think I'll probably just put sort of 5 on there, and we'll use that as a basis, as a segment. And what you can do is, obviously, if you're going to make a pair of earrings, then just think about how long a segment you want to use, or if you're going to use it like I have in the Dragon's Eye design, then just decide on how much space you want to fill. So to seal the design and to stop the beads from falling off, I'm just going to add another coil at the far end, and these obviously can be cut off later if you don't like them, or edited, but for now I'm just going to make them vaguely symmetrical, so they've got 2 full turns of wire on either end. And I'm going to allow that natural curve that's occurred within the wire, and I'm just going to allow that to become part of the design, because if you were making a bangle, then you probably would want a curvature in there anyway.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, for this next section of the design, I would work from the reel of wire, but because I don't want to send all my tools flying all over the table and desk and into infinity, I'm just going to scooch these couple of little spare beads off the side of the board so I don't send them flying. I'm just going to warm my other length of 0.8mm gauge, and this is around about 12 inches that I'm working working with, which is more than plenty, but that just means that I've got some extra on the end that I can utilise to add some flourishes. So you can see that I've set my beads centrally to begin with. I'm just going to scooch 4 of them out of the way and position where I imagine my first bead I would want it to occur in the design, which is around about here.
Okay.
I'm going to take myself a spare 2 to 3 inches of wire, and I'm just going to wrap around my main wire once, up and over the top, and then I'm going to allow the wire, I'm talking about the wire that I'm using to wrap at the moment, this is the same gauge, 0.8 and 0.8. I've wrapped it singularly around the framework. It's coming over the top of the frame at the moment, so I'm just going to push the bead against the wire, hold that in position, and then draw the tail of the wire down behind the framework and allow that to curl again once and twice so that that sits neatly and encapsulates the bead. So in this position, I've got a swoosh of wire, or a little rainbow of wire going over the top of my garnet.
Okay.
Now, if you want to spin that around and have that sitting underneath at this stage, that's really easy to allow that to change. And I'll just draw that tail over again and bring the longer side down and underneath. Now, I find it easier to work now I've got a base, so I'm going to use the first bead that we've enclosed as a position to just sort of hold on to that quite nicely.
Got you.
So my wrapping wire, again, 0.8 and 0.8, this is coming over the top of the central core wire. I'm going to support both of those garnets now, draw the tail around and underneath, and what I'm doing with my finger at the back is just holding on to the wire and the bead to make sure that they stay in position, and then I'm going to wrap once and twice around the bead. So you can see that we've got those little rainbow swooshes of wire encircling the garnet. It stops it from moving around, so I'm going to draw that again, and I'll just repeat that a couple of times.
Whilst you do, just because you use the word encasing.
Encasing.
I just wanted to remind you about the shungite. Now, on our last check, I love that you know each other so well, you know what I'm going to ask for. Can I just remind you, the shungite that we launched this evening is still available, but on our last check, I'm sure, did we say we had like 35% or something of stock left? It's definitely just shy of 40. Might have been 30, might have been 35. Either way, it's very, very popular. We're going to put it at the bottom of your screen. If you don't know much about this gemstone, do your own research. It's a really, really interesting gemstone. We're talking many, 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 many years old. It's around about 98% carbon. It's got real interesting stories and connotations to it. You got 3 pieces for $7.95, and Jem was saying that when she first bought this directly from Russia, it was £10 for a stone with £8 postage on top. So just to let you know, you're getting a great deal, guaranteed 3. It's at the bottom of your screen, about 35-ish% of stock left, but I just thought I'd let you know about that in case you missed it.
One thing I am going to put out there very, very briefly is that when you have a water filter, the type that you keep in your fridge, they put a heavy carbon content into that filter. I'm just going to put that out there and leave it there.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
So on to the last section of the demo. I've just repeated what I did the first 2 times, another 2 times, and I'll show you just how to finish off your segment. So again, I'm going to support the preceding gemstone and the gemstone I'm wrapping, wires coming over the top, draw that all the way around, and in being quite firm in my non-dominant hand, I'm gripping that together. It stops the wire from deforming too much, the core wire from kind of coming out of shape. So I'm just going to wrap maybe 3 times around the end, and there you've got a nice little segment that you can utilise to add in to your dragon's eyes, or you can wrap that around the outside of a cabochon, or you can make it into earrings, or you can add it onto the bottom of one of the gold Italian style designs that we had earlier on. And all I had done in the piece that's in the studio is I'd made myself a lovely long section that curved from around about here to here, and then I just used some of the 0.4 that comes in the kit and just wrapped that into position by going up between the 2 wraps of wire, through a segment on the frame and around until I got to the end, and then just finished off a couple of circuits on that framework.
Beautiful.
And it makes
Thank
a really effective pendant.
I love that technique. I think it's beautiful in your designs. Lots of you apparently you've got it in your baskets. Do feel free to check it out. Thank you so much. These designs are gorgeous. I've seen these a couple of times before, never with the Tree of Life, and quite frankly, every time I see these, I will remember that piece.
Well, I've looked
Stunning.
at big frames like this before and thought, wouldn't that be cute to have something inside it?
Yeah.
So Tree of Life is one of the things that I do a lot of, so there you go.
You are a love. Thank you so much for sharing that make
you.
with us. Right, it begins. The 20 auction challenge. What do you mean, yeah, right? You've just realised the time? Well, what does that mean? That means you don't think I'm going to be able to do it? Now with all this chatting. Oh, that was an impression of Paul. That's a bit what you sounded like though, wasn't it?
It kind of was.
Plus, we adore Paul. So.
We do.
We do. Paul's just gone, I don't sound anything like that. Oh, Paul, he doesn't half put the accents on. Fast and furious. We gotta grab these. 3 of them together, just by themselves. Your price point today, $7.95. Don't leave them on the shelves. If you did want to get them, just where you saw the amount that Gem's done with these, you might look at all the 3 things that Gem did with these and think, okay, well, I want to do all of them, but also I've got this idea. Well, obviously, you only got 3 in the collection, so you're not going to be able to unless you multi-purchase on the kit or you want to grab another set of these. So it's absolutely up to you, my love. $7.95. Well done. $7.95. Next one. I love this strand.
Oh my word. That's incredible. That's huge.
I knew you would love this strand.
That's amazing.
It's almost like multicoloured jadeite when I see things like this. That's what I think of, because we know with jadeite, don't we? You don't just get it in green. There's many different colours. It's actually a mixed quartz, but boy, is this a mix. It's entertaining, it's exciting. It's not a little mix, no, it's a big mix. It's not just a little mix. No.
I've never seen one like
$6.95.
that before.
And we're not staying there on price. 12 mil, not $6.95. That's ridiculously good.
They're huge. What a beautiful colour. It's almost Amazonite in a way, isn't it?
No, you're right. Like our mixed Amazonite strands. We do mix Amazonite strands, don't we?
They're absolutely gorgeous. Never seen a quartz like that before. Beautiful.
Stunning, isn't it? Feels unusual. Have a little touch-a-rooney. Do you know what I mean?
So it's not quite the high shine of
Polished.
agate.
Yeah.
It's just off. Yeah. Love it.
Go, Becky, go.
Hey Becky, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Becky.
Oh my gosh, that is such a tune. I love that song. Thanks. We're doing 20. We can do this. I'm almost positive. But do forgive me, I will be moving very quickly. Thank you, lovely Janetta. Hey, where's all the graphics and stuff gone? There's a button bin pressed. I hope you're having a lovely day. I really, really do. Thanks, by the way, to your face, thank you for reminding me it's my birthday this time next week. I honestly thought it was further off than that. No. Thank you for the reminder, Kerry. That's why I love you. Let me show you this. Next one. Oh, very genteel. Are we referring to this as sagnatic or strawberry? Strawberry? Strawberry. I think it's got a bit more oomph about it, the colour and the depth of it. It's almost like little sort of droplets in here. I'm on a 20 product challenge. This is only 3 and I've got about 30 minutes left. Great. What do you like about this one colour-wise?
It's like cherry juice.
We're rolling it down. Is that a thing?
Cherry juice is a thing. Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I've never partaken. £4.95. What do you mean? Oh no, you've set her off now. Cherry juice. Oh, we're talking about food and my eyes start to dance apparently. Well, yeah.
Cherry juice, amaretto, vodka, mixer. Yes.
Oh,
it's like a cherry Bakewell.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I'm not being funny, but cherries aren't that juicy, are they? Do you know what I mean?
Who knows?
Obviously, they are a bit... But like maraschino, I understand that, but the juice they're in isn't actually cherry
That's
juice,
syrup,
is it?
isn't it?
Syrup. That's why it's extra delicious. £4.95 and moving on. But I do want to show you with this, actually, because I'm thinking Kath Kidson garden print. You know, that kind of look?
Yes, that's super floral and botanical.
In an English country garden. The computer can't keep up with us. This is what I'm bringing to you now, the Jasper. £2.95. This is basically 2 strands worth of gemstone in 1 strand. Let me just prove it to you. Wowzers. I mean, that's a big amount. Here's 1 strand, look. There you go. 1 strand, holding it together. This is Mother Nature's colour. Pretty much any flower you can think of probably has a stem with a colour like this in it.
Most
but here's just a proof. This is 1 strand. That is exactly at a halfway point. So, ta-da! There you go. So that's what, £1.50 per strand, basically.
Amazing.
Isn't
That's
it?
absolutely fantastic.
£1.50, £1.50. What do I love about it, Sheridan? Well, as I said, I love that it's those Kath Kidson colours, and I also love that it's a really easy colour to work with because every single flower has this coloured stem, doesn't it? Well, one of these shades of green. I mean, not necessarily every single flower. I'm not a horticulturalist, but most of them definitely do. Oh, yeah, these are going to go quite nicely, actually, you know. Especially if you think of a little magical fairy dell.
Oh, lovely. She would definitely go in a tree of life.
Yeah? I absolutely think these are super cute. They are like little magical Tinkerbells, aren't they? These are your 925 solid sterling silver. A wonderful magical fairy, maybe just about to grant a wish, maybe just to collect. Hey, for a tooth fairy, maybe. Aww. You have got the opportunity here to get something a little bit unique, a little bit different, and not just 1. Oh no, you're getting 5. You ready? 1 minute clock about to come in. 1 minute to win it because we've not dropped it. £9.95 should be tonight for you. Because basically, I think you're lovely. And you're watching at 9:30 at night. And you're still clicking and checking out those deals. And you're still texting us. And we love you for it. So therefore, £6.95. And, by the way, even if you are tuning in right now and you're thinking, oh, it's nearly the end of the night, I won't bother opening my basket. Remember, if you open your basket right here, right now, get yourself on JewelleryMaker.com. And you'll be able to see all the goodies. But also, the morning show comes back on repeat in a bit, so you could just watch that. I'm reminding you of that because that was almost like the start of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, doesn't it?
It was, yes.
Did you see? I only saw this the other day because I wasn't watching it, the new series with Jeremy Clarkson. Did you see that time he properly messed it up?
No.
And he said to the guy, he said the answer, and Jeremy was like, I can already tell you that that's the right answer. And he was like, yeah, celebrated. And it was the wrong answer.
No.
Yeah, and it was the wrong answer. And he properly celebrated, but he was out of the competition. Anyway, I was like that. £6.95, well done. I'm going to bring to you Appetite now. Look at this. How great would it go with the lab?
That's true.
What do you think?
Beautiful, yes.
Do you like them together?
Yes, I do.
The Appetite I'm bringing to you now, it is that holiday colour. Team, where do you see these colours? Kerry, I'm going to start with you. Where on holiday have you seen colours like this? Hawaii, of course. What about yourself? Sheridan says Cuba. What about you, lovely Gem?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia, perfect. What about yourself, Director Paul? I'm going Cuba as well. Tom, where are you saying, love? Skegness. Skegness on a sunny day. I don't know, I've never been. But £5.95, usual price. Look how great it goes with your first kit.
That's just what I was thinking, actually.
Don't forget, I did cotton pearls. These aren't them, but I did some big lavender launch cotton pearls earlier on. Anyway, £3.95 for your blue appetite. I think if you did a memory wire bracelet with those 3 loops, oh wow, look at the amount you're going to have left over. 3 loops and you're sorted. Do keep dialing on through for these ones, please. Even just a really cutesy little sort of hand adornment, I think, with these you could do. Obviously restrand them, although maybe that little bit of cord your thing. It's each to their own. You can make your own designs. You can create your own elements with these. I think you're going to get a lot out of these. And although the drill hole might not be large enough for your usual stretchy elastic, it might well be fine for the 0.5 elasticity I did before, just as an idea. £3.95, good work. Okay. You also put a labradorite nugget beside me. Is that the one you mean? Let me give you this. Oh, let me show you this about next to the black. We are in our 20 auction challenge. This is number 7.
That's luscious.
Oh my days, the colour is... Whoa.
This is an absolute showstopper.
Isn't it?
Look at those colours.
This has won 5 years out of 6 of the favourite gem of the world,
Pretty much is.
Of the Jewellery Maker Awards. £5.95 is a very good deal on this because you can see the quality. You've got a 1-minute opportunity on this. 3, 2, 1 is the countdown, I'm being told. £5.95, reducing to £3.95. That is a brilliant chance to get something very decadent, I think. When you see this amount of colours, you see the quality. These are your nuggets, and they are still giving you a lot of colour. I don't expect that amount of colour necessarily in nugget.
No, you sometimes go for a slightly different effect in a labradorite nugget, but because these are from my favourite source, it's my favourite gemstone in the world, my number 1.
Why is Madagascar your favourite source for lab?
Because you get all those different intonations, but you also get moments of almost opacity that meld into, not clarity, but a little bit mixed.
Okay,
and then you get a sheen over the top. You get your peacock colours, you get your midnights, you get your baby powder blues as well.
Oh.
I mean, I love labradorite from everywhere, but that's just my favourite.
Yeah, it's each their own. I like that.
Can you imagine if that was your first ever gemstone strand ever?
Oh, you'd be happy.
And you got Madagascar labradorite and it's like that long.
Oh. You'd be over the moon.
You would.
And you get those 2 free strands, don't forget. I adore these earrings. Not just any earrings, gold-plated earrings. Wear them as they are, if you want, or use something to dangle from this section.
You could even resin or Ceraloon into the aperture.
Oh, that is genie mouse. Great idea. You've also got the butterfly backs with these. You get the little nook section as well, so you can tell they're really nice and secure. £4.95, it's solid stones, so we're genuine gold. So for saleability, it's perfect, because even people with more sensitive piercings are likely to be able to wear this. You've got a full pair. Oh no, we're going even lower, £4.95. You have got this lovely detail, £3.95 is your closeout. This is very special, I think. I've not seen these before.
I don't think I've seen them like this before, but what a lovely treat, and something also for the present drawer, because you usually are aware if somebody has a pierced earlobe as opposed to wearing clip-on earrings. And I think pretty much any age is appropriate for wearing with these.
Yes.
But you could obviously add to them with that loop and make them quite funky if you wanted to.
I quite like the idea with that loop of getting some chain and attaching chain to this loop and then attaching the bit of chain to the shepherd hook as well. No, not the shepherd hook, the butterfly back.
Yes.
So the chain dangles below the lobe and scoops behind. I've got people who have multi-bought on these, and I don't just mean they've multi-bought 8. Oh no, not just 8. But it's a great opportunity. I've got to be honest now, I've got 10 available, so good luck.
So lucky gifties, don't you think?
I would think someone had spent a lot of money on me if I'd have been bought those, genuinely, because they are very chic.
Oh, how cool!
I've
Mix those metals.
never seen in my memory rose gold stud earrings.
Do you know?
In sterling silver, less than 30 in the vault. I've just been told we are doing a price drop. What were you going to say, Jem?
I'd get the gold ones.
Yeah.
I'd get the rose gold ones, and then I'd link them with sterling silver chain, so you'd have all 3 mixed metals in one piece of jewellery.
Very on trend. $4.95. $4.95. Reducing to $3.95. Grab them, run away with them. These are designer, they're chic, they're stunning. More multi-buyers coming in on this one. No surprise to me whatsoever. Even if you just trim that off, you can use them beautifully. Use it almost as a lariat style earring in some way, you know. We always talk about lariat style necklaces, but why not earrings? Maybe a piece of chain running through and something. Oh, hang on, hold the line, we've got to move on. Sorry. They're basically a sellout, which is why. Oh, I love this. Yes, I do want to do this. Let me just... So, doesn't look like much, but it's really cool. Have you seen this before?
Never seen this before in my life, which is why I'm looking at you
no
like...
way! I love this. If you love your seed beads or your little gemstones, you're going to be match made. Now, multi-buy on these, basically, because what you do is you get, like, you don't have to, but you can get a little downling rod, and you can stack these one on top of each other. $4.95 it is, but they stack on top of each other. And basically you can sort of pick them up and pick which beads you want. Then what you do is open them up. It's a really nice, pretty big gully in there, to be honest. That gets in like one of your, some of your small tube delicas and stuff. You can get them in there, but just as an idea, you put your gemstones in there. Odds and ends, you know, you get more in there than you'd think. That's just 3 of the garnets. But basically then you're ready and raring to go. Lid back on, you've got all your bits and bobs. But when you need to get them out, or to put them back into a tube, imagine I've got my tube here. There you go, done and dusted, back in your tube. No mess, no fuss, no nothing. So it's seed beader's dream, basically, but use it for your little gemstones.
And I love also that it's kind of in the shape of a star. I like things, all things star shape.
That's nice. Yeah, you're right. So grab them whilst you can. $4.95, well done. It's moving.
Love that.
It's cool, that, isn't it? I've done 10 of my 20 opportunities, but we're still going.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I think this should be called Soda Love, because I don't just soda like it.
Soda Lush.
Sorry. Sorry. My tech op and good friend Kerry. I know you didn't know you were looking at me, but I felt that eye roll. You have got here your incredible Soda Light, and it is truly stunning, isn't it?
It's amazing. You know, I'm just thinking controversially with those chubby cuboid nuggets of lapis from earlier.
Why not? Why not?
I know generally we don't put the two together, but I think they'd be so cool because of the shapes.
They really do work well. Yeah, I like those together. And they're both natural as well. So it's quite handy. $5.95 for your cubes, but anyone who's not partaken in a cube before, why are they nice to work with? Because I'll be honest, I've still not worked with these strands of cubes yet.
They're really fun because you've got the 2 flat surfaces that butt up against each other, so you end up with an almost continuous stream of gemstone, which makes for really quite luxurious pieces. But it does lend itself to more masculine items of jewellery as well.
Yeah, gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Beth. Beth said, looking lovely, ladies, or something similar to that.
Thank you very much.
Do you fancy a little pop of colour? This is zingy. These are the colour of the sweets that Sheridan's been eating all night, which is why she's so hyper. She's been making some really weird noises. She's also given me a brilliant, oh, let's do 20 products in no time at all challenge. Do you know what? We're doing well here together. I'm on number 11 already. Got all the time in the world. Not quite. Cerise striped agate 300 carats. I think these are divine. Just some of them. Don't knock your socks off.
They are utterly incredible. Agate is such a glorious gemstone for its variances in how far the light will travel through it.
Yeah.
Some is more opaque than other bits, but the bandings, the colourways, that's gorgeous. I mean, that is a piece of art.
Yeah.
Just by itself. I'd want every single one to be a feature in its own right.
Why not? Acting skill. That's not under £10, Sheridan. Oh no. Really need to get to those improv classes. £7.95. Genuinely, what you're getting is big and bold and beautiful. And for that kind of carat weight, you know, because of the shape and the colour pairing together and the personality, one of these is it.
Yeah.
One of these is all you need. One pendant. So let's say these are pendants. I've got approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
That's plenty.
25 pendants.
Yeah,
for
amazing.
£7.95. 32 pence each.
That's incredible. And 16mm size-wise is perfect place to start for pendants.
Fab, isn't it? That is just brilliant. And an unusual shape, because it's like the queen squares as opposed to the cubes that I did for you a moment ago. I just think it's so unusual.
It's lovely and cushiony.
Yes. Why is cushiony good, Jem?
It's just got such lovely smoothness to it.
Yeah.
It does make me think of lozenges in a way, so please don't eat them when you get them. They do look very sweet.
Oh, I used to love cherry drops. You nearly choked on a cherry drop once. Cherry drops, they didn't half make your tongue a weird colour, didn't they? But that was part of the fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Part of the fun.
My husband found some giant sweeties that are very colourful, very sour, and then they turn into gum afterwards. And we've been having fun comparing blueness.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. I mean, you've just had a flashback to that picture in the Facebook Live today, and it's just made me heart melt a bit. Anywho, it has. Anyway, I've got here for you your fire line. Now, this is your bonded cord. I know it does look a little bit like something you might get off of one of those free sewing kits you get down posh hotels, but it's actually not. This is not a threaded, well, it is in a way, but it's not. It's a bonded material. It's mega strong. It's actually the logo of this because the original designers and manufacturers used it as fishing line. That's how strong it is. Holds around £8 or up to £8, should I say. It is mega fine though. £7.95 for the whole amount, which is 50 yards worth. My yards to meters conversion is ridiculous. So what is it?
It's 40 something, I think.
Ish, isn't it?
42 metres or something?
45.72 metres. So that's going to go on and on and on.
They really do last. They're fantastic, and it is nothing like cotton. You've got a really superior strength with this in a very narrow diameter, 0.17 of a millimetre. It's going to work with your rough cut diamonds and the gemstones, which do have the finer drill holes because of the shape and the size that they are.
Yeah.
And you can multi-thread through your seed beads as well.
Yeah.
And then melt it all together, and it's amazing.
And you've done and dusted. I know we're moving fast, but we do need to, just because Sheridan's given me a 20. She's on a mish. She's just said, I'm on a mish. She's done me a 20 challenger, so why not? These bales are nice, aren't they? These bales with sterling silver are lovely. I'm about to bring you 3 sterling silver bales with
the reveal.
Sparkle for £6.95. These, quite frankly, look expensive. These look high cost, these look high end, and rightly so. Oh no, I've got less than 20. Okay, I've got less than 20 of them now. So let's drop it like they're hot, which they are. Look at that fire.
See, I would invert that from the position you're showing it and just use it as an earring. with the cubic facing forwards.
Like that?
Yep,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Why
so just
not?
on an earring finding with a jump ring, absolutely gorgeous, really, really pretty, really simple.
Well done. Who's that? Webbers. Oh, people are buying on the web. I don't know, Andrew Lloyd just sprung to mind. Sheridan went, Webbers, and I was like, who's that?
See, I was thinking about superhero in a red and blue leotard, but whatever.
Ah, yes! Chain, and a lot of it.
There's loads, wow.
Just, sturdiness, strongness. Sheridan says, I'm not messing about on this. Not that she has all night, to be honest. She's been bringing you fantastic deals, as always. Let's do this. 1 metre of chain, under £5. £3.95. Your close out for a metre. A close out deal at £3.95. It's genuine silver plating over the top of brass. Great for your unisex design. Solid silver, that is. Solid real silver. Jem, what would you do with it?
I think I would need to use that in a haberdashery sense, and I would want to take some clothing items which perhaps were a little bit meh, and then add this and make it something really, really spectacular instead. So I know Gemma Crow did a body chain a couple of years ago now and put it over a relatively low investment little black dress. Made all the difference. A couple of lengths of this, you can do the same sort of thing. But just add it onto the neckline of a plain garment and it's really going to look stunning.
Really?
Obviously you could just use it as chain.
Well, yeah.
There is that.
Well, suppose. If you
could.
want to be wild. Carnelian.
Oh my goodness gracious
with
me.
your kit.
Oh yes please, that is stunning. Wow.
Grab us the one next to you, do you mind? Yeah, that's it. Ho, 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 ho. Hello. That works well, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Goodness,
Yeah.
that's good. Whoa. That's gorgeous.
I would love to add that into the kit.
Stunning. Carnelian at £11.95 usually. Is today a usual day? No. It's not, you're right. We are bringing to you a drop-down deal. 1 minute to win it.
Look at the gloss and the glow. That's absolutely stunningly, ridiculously low.
£6.95. That is ridiculous. Okay, that's silly. Is it just me? Or because of the evenness and the glow of this strand, doesn't it look almost like Mexican fire opal?
Well, that is what
Or
I was gonna
American
say,
fire opal?
But I thought, no, I won't say that because I'll get myself into trouble. But yes, it does remind me of
say it.
fire opal.
I always get into trouble. But it looks a bit like it. It's not it, obviously. If this was American fire opal, then obviously it's not.
You might need to move that decimal point over one.
Yeah, but at £6.95, you know, it's incredible. It's astonishing. This is like when you put like a teaspoon of paprika into anything. You know, it just intensifies the colour. Or just a pinch of saffron into your rice and it makes it vroom, luminous. It's spicy, it's hot. It's glowing as well. I think it's beautiful. Well done.
Glorious.
3 more shop opportunities for the 20 challenge in how long? 10 minutes. I can do this on my head.
We got this.
I won't. The blood had rushed to my face. 8. No, all right. No, that's not.
Terra.
Terra Jasper. Have a little look. This is malachite green. Terra Jasper. You have got here a real intensity of malachite colours and we are bringing it to you in this wonderful... Hang on.
It's described as varicite or varicite.
Varicite, of course it is. £9.95. Sheridan's dropping it. She's dropping it in price. £9.95. Sheridan's exact words, nah.
That's NAAAAWH.
Correct. £6.95, we love it, so grab it whilst you have the opportunity, because that ain't sticking around for long at that price. Just want to show you the drill holes, just because I know for versatility and use it's important to know. And just to remind you as well, your shungite is still available. If you want it, it is low in stock though. And if you're watching in the future, hello future. Hello morning people, you've got a great day ahead of you. I've not aged much. You could have got rid of one of those words in the sentence, Sheridan, but it's fine. Honestly. Hello morning show, if you're watching on the repeat, just to let you know that we launched this for you on the late show at 8 o'clock. If it's not already sold out, original prices are going to be intact. So we're going to quickly throw the graphics on for you again. We'll do a summary of it as well, of this gem. We have to be careful about what we say about it. Myself and Jem spoke about it a bit more openly on our Into New Year's interview on the Facebook Live today. It's a little bit special, this gemstone. Do your own research though. It's incredible. It's 2% off a diamond in many ways because it is made of 98% carbon. It feels unlike any other gemstone. It's got a slight metallicism, but it doesn't feel a million miles away from jet, if I'm totally honest. It really truly doesn't, does it?
But there is almost a waxen feel to it,
Yeah.
whereas jet tends to have quite a dry feel.
Yeah.
So it's unusual. It's magnificent as far as I'm concerned. I'm so pleased that we were able to bring it for you.
Yeah, it's the only ones that we have in the vault. We haven't ordered any either. So just as a little reminder, if you are watching on the repeat, genuinely, if it's not sold out, do check it out before 8 a.m. Snowflake? Let's do some snowflakes. Oh, I like what's in 18 as well. Well, no, I don't want to, but, well, I do want to, but it wasn't one of my options.
That's gorgeous. Oh, I love it.
Isn't this exciting? What a gorgeous strand. Don't you think that's beautiful?
That is beautiful. It's really taken the thing about... Is this snowflake obsidian? Yeah, just checking because it's just described as snowflake. You'd have that high shine that you associate with obsidian.
Yes.
But you have it in the ash and black that you get with the snowflake. So I think it's a lovely combination. And again, slightly more masculine availability in terms of your designs.
Hello.
Just love it. Oh yeah, that does work very well.
It's all right, isn't it? Some I've just whipped up. Yeah, I think that works nice. So £4.95 for you. This is your snowflake obsidian. So for anyone who's into you're not going to work for the whole of April. Oh, just because Game of Thrones, just for that 1 hour of Game of Thrones a week. All right, each their own. Anyway, it's good for that though, isn't it? If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, then you haven't got a clue about that. But oh, sorry. Oh, the dark amethyst. Yeah.
Yes.
It's got to be Zambian.
No. I'm not convinced.
Brazil, possibly. Wait for the graphics. It's the darkness. It's not got the Brazil. It's Brazil. It's from Brazil. But the darkness of it, absolutely agree with you, Sheridan. It is. It's very reminiscent of Zambian. You're right. A real intensity on this. A beautiful, luxurious amethyst. If you, like me, are a February baby, and my birthday this time next week, I was only reminded today by one of my members of the team because I didn't remember when my own birthday was. Loopy. See, true family. $5.95 for you. If you too are an amethyst baby, it's your penultimate shop opportunity, and it is £5.95. It's real beautiful depth. I've got Anita in, I've got Mandy. Hello Cardiff and Cheshire, hello to you all. Oh wait, I need to refresh my page. Karen and Helen there. I've got Erica. Oh no, it's literally just logged me out. But yeah, well done to every single one of you who are coming through on this one. £5.95 for it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and to get it naturally in that size is fab.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Perfect for your stretches. Really nice.
20 challenge done. I wash my hands of it. That hurt. I am bringing to you now the what? The pizza de la restaurant. Yeah, you did it! Well done! Oh, thanks! I mean, it was fast and furious, but we got it done. You're a love. Thanks for joining us tonight. Under 10, what better way to end it than with one of your fave gemstones? Because remember, tomorrow is not your under £10 show. It is your Ask the Experts Day. Easy for me to say.
You think?
Ask the Experts Day tomorrow. So I'll tell you more about that. Should we drop it to under 10? Well, we have to, because it's under £10 day. This is the last opportunity of your under £10. So let's do it. We're bringing it to you for £7.95. £7.95. We're going out with a and a bang and a. That was meant to be a firework. A firework? It was a firework.
It's all good.
It was a firework. It was a bit of a damp squib of a firework, I'll be honest, but it was one nonetheless. It was a soggy day outside when that one was lit.
Oh.
Thanks for a fab show, team, says Louisa. Louisa, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Sheridan. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jem. I'll say thank you properly in a bit, but thank you to lovely Louisa at being at home. I said thanks, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Paul, thank you. Kerry, anyone you'd like to thank?
Sheridan.
Yeah.
And Tom.
Sheridan and Tom, yeah. Sheridan, Tom.
Becky.
Oh, thank you myself. Yeah, that's lovely.
And Jem.
And Jem, yes, that's lovely.
Paul,
Yeah.
Paul.
And Paul, oh yes, Paul. Anyway, thank you at home as well. Oh, it's a bit like we're on the Brits, isn't it? I wonder if that's still going on now. Do you think that's still going on? The Brits. It's been the Brits tonight. I wonder if that's still going on. Do you know Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
Her actual name is Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Amazing. Anyway, she'll have won something by now, won't she? Before I go, we're going to put some graphics in for these ones. But before all of that, Jem, thank you so much for today. Thank you for doing the Into New Year's Facebook Live with me this afternoon. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your makes. Thank you for everything. It's been fab today. Thank you so much.
Me.
Thank you for being a friend. Do, 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 do. When are you on next?
Not now until the 5th of March, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got a short break, so.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm going to be back with you tomorrow on Experts Day. I'll be back on the mid with Gemma Crow. Have a good evening.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information,